Blitz is defined as a sudden, savage attack. It is indeed all this. The theory is simple. Get the quarterback. Get the man.
And he goes across the line. Touchdown, Shasta.
Want a piece of that championship? Put it in here.
Football is a rough game and often a cruel one.
Every time you lose, you die a little bit. You die inside, a portion of you. Not all of your organs, maybe just your liver.
In the Middle Ages,
Nobody touched him. Touchdown, Shasta.
a knight was a man who served his lord or sovereign as a mounted soldier.
Back to pass, looking all the way down to the end zone. He's got a guy wide open, and it's intercepted in the end zone. What a play.
In modern times,
That was a spectacular catch.
a knight is that same noble soldier whose armor includes strategy,
He's looking to pass right over the middle. He's got a guy wide open.
a helmet,
The same play that he scored on before, and he's got a chance to do it again.
and a number on his chest.
He came out of nowhere and just loved the guy.
Welcome to Shasta Night Football on the Shasta Sports Network.
Welcome to Memorial Stadium here, Shasta College in Reading, and we are ready to go. What a great, I got to show this picture, Justin, I know you got it. The gentlemen on the field right now are shaking hands. Butte College, of course, the Chico area. And goodness gracious, where'd my scoreboard go? I tell you, I'm all shaken up after last night. After working with Baron Browning, I'm happy to report that all charges have been dropped.
Yes, they have, and I'm pleased about that one.
We are back, and we are thinking of in all of our thoughts and actions today. We are thinking about everybody in the Paradise area and the Chico area that have that fire that they're dealing with down there. I have two family members that lost their whole life.
Yeah, love to the Hoosas, Matt McNeil,
Matt McNeil,
Elijah Jones. It just goes on and on.
So
How
many
about Paradise?
Paradise, man. And then that whole football thing last night was a class act by both Paradise and Red Bluff. Red Bluff is going to be moving on. Paradise season is over. That was their selection.
And this is going to be our last game of the season.
This will be, I think this is game number 21 on the season.
I told every player down there today, spoiler alert.
Yeah. Nice. So Dan Miller with Gary Moore here and Justin on the camera. He's providing all your video shots for you today, and we've got a chat line open and ready if you want to like to join us. Shasta College has now taken the field. We'll give you that shot right now. And we'll just sit up here in the background for a while.
Let's just sit up here and relax and just enjoy
Shasta,
the last game.
Dan, looks like Shasta is going to be kicking off. They'll be defending the south goal. Butte College will receive, and they will be protecting the north goal. All right, so football time. Game tonight presented to you by the Sportsman's Expo, both in Chico and in Reading. Chico's the last weekend of February for 3 days, and then I think it's April 6th and 7th here in Reading. So
just as long as it's not on Super Bowl Sunday, we're good.
Yeah, well, if it is, we'll just take the game with us and fire it up wherever we are.
Well, then we're going to have to barbecue for everybody, and that's going to get costly.
I'm not concerned about that. Okay, kickoff coming up. Here we go.
All right, back deep for Butte College
there's the kick right there.
Cress, and it's going to Cress. I'll take it, Gary. He's at the 10.
Go ahead.
He's cutting across the field. He's at the 15. Now he rounds around the 20. He's at the 30, and he's got one guy to beat, and he beats him. He's all the way. Wow, what a way to start the game.
Well then.
All right.
Good night.
I got a 6 cents.
Thanks for showing up.
Thanks for showing up. We're good. See you later.
Butte College. He runs that back all the way for a touchdown, and Butte hits the board first. That was impressive.
I would have to say beautiful.
That's a good way to put it. Wow. He had that one guy to beat, as you called it, Dan, and he beat him by a step, and bam.
He was gone.
Drew Faircloth, nice to have you tuned in, my man. Thank you.
Leonardo Becky in to kick the extra point for the Roadrunners.
Wow.
Look at that setup, Dan.
What the heck is...
Yeah, and they just announced that they're going to try to kick it, but it doesn't look like they're going to try to kick it at all, unless it's a drop kick, if that's still legal. They're going for 2 right here to start this game off early. Interesting lineup. They got 5 guys all the way on the left. Now, I've seen this before, and then they shifted.
What are they doing?
Very strange, and they're just going to run it, do a pitch option over to the right-hand side. They're looking close to it. He stepped out of bounds. He did not make it.
Nope.
The 2-point attempt is no good.
Interesting setup. Wow. Hi, Vicky. Vicky Bolden tuned in to us. We got your game all fully covered for you tonight.
Butte College should have Have Clydesdale in there instead.
Yeah, something. Yeah.
That's just it's different strategy. I was watching their kickers warm up, and they're good.
They got a great football team. We're talking to Coach Snelling before the game. Very pleasant man. His father was a coach that I played against, not in play, but he was a coach against the team that I was playing in Bernie in high school, and he was a Fall River coach. So Snelling family, a class act bunch. And
folks,
now,
that's back when fire was just invented.
That's right. I think Larry's high school prom theme was fire. All right, Centrisha tuned in, and Diana White is here. Thank you so much. We're going to provide a good game for you tonight. Justin's got the video action for you. We're in tune. Who's returning tonight, Dan? Who do you want?
Well, we got Collier and.
Oh, I want Marvin Jackson, number 29.
You got Jackson.
Marvin Jackson. I'll take him all night long.
I want his dad's rims.
We're gonna do some work with Marvin Jackson as he progresses in his career.
MJ.
Marvin Jackson.
MJ.
For the Knights.
Don't like it.
Marvelous Marvin Jackson.
Marvelous.
Marvelous.
Get it right, would you?
Marvelous Jackson.
Yeah. We call him Action Jackson, maybe. We'll see
Sorry,
what we can
Miss
do
Jackson.
right here. Yeah. Okay. There's the kick, and that's going to go to Carnell, maybe. Yep.
Yep,
Carnell will pick it up on the bounce.
So
go ahead.
Cardinals at the 10, and he cuts it on the inside. Makes another nice move, and he's at the 30-yard line, and he's going to make it to the 31, and that's where he will go down.
Cardinal Collier brings the ball up close, just past the 30-yard line.
Carnell Collier, which last year it was, I don't even remember now.
Callaway.
Callaway. That's right. He went into the witness protection program.
Michelle Pickern is tuned in. She's telling us that she sent an Uber driver over with a large pizza and a bunch of cigars. Thanks, Michelle.
Nice.
Appreciate that. All right, first play from scrimmage for the Knights. Wickard on that quarterback position. He's going right to the air, throws it out to the right flat, and that is complete. A little stutter step, little slip.
Savrites.
Yeah, Savrites. Not much of a gain, if anything at all, maybe a foot.
The last game, Gary, we don't even need a roster.
I know.
We got it. Now that we got it, I don't want it.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, hanging out with Baron Browning's rough. But love the guy.
I wish I'd never met him. We're just kidding, Baron. We like him on the broadcast. He always provides a nice little element. Back to the air they go. Wickard out to the left flat to Collier. That's complete.
Wicker's pass, Carnell Collier caught up to about the 40-yard line.
Short of the first down.
Okay, now I got nicknames for almost everybody. So Carnell Collier is Casey. Mr. Casey.
Oh, okay.
He came without the Sunshine Band.
I was going to call him Ruth. Marvin Action Jackson. I want to see him get his fingerprints on that football today. There's our guy Patrick Blake in the slot on the left-hand side. Got a chance to shake his hand before the game. Nice
Captain
young
Hook.
man. Yep, he's known as Captain Hook. They roll out to the right-hand side. That is complete all the way on the right-hand side to Jonathan Enriquez. That's enough for a first down.
Enrique Iglesias.
First down.
There's the win factor.
Cam Howes on the
Yep.
tackle.
But you have no sun on your screen.
Love that. Danny, that's Matt McCree in the backfield. And standard setup. Patrick Blake far to the right, all the way out. He's always a target, and they fake that handoff, and Wickard's going to hang on to it, and he's going to meet a young man by the name of Terrell Goodwin, and he brings him down.
Backfield.
That was 42.
Terrell Goodwin with the tackle.
Oh, good one, huh? Good one.
Nice. Oh, 21 games. This is our 21st game of the season.
That's 21 games too long.
15
It's been an up and down season.
It's been a great ride all the way through.
We
perfected some things and improved some things.
and threw some things out.
Yeah.
Things
All
went
right.
out the balcony. Things went out the window.
Wickard in the backfield. Jonathan Enriquez. They throw that quick flat pass over to the left-hand side, and that is complete to Peter St. Fleur, and St. Fleur is up or down to the 43-yard line.
Yeah, stop. No. The whistle blew.
They pull the ball out of his hands, and that would look like a dance move on prom night right there.
That was,
I don't know what that was all
Joseph Karung.
about.
Defensive back.
Apparently he's a dance instructor.
For the Roadrunners.
Roadrunners are 8-1, having a great season. Haven't seen Gene yet, Michelle. All right. So in that shotgun, Aniquez in the halfback position, 3 receivers on the right. There's a whistle right there. Timeout for Shasta is what they're going to call. So early on.
We can take a timeout.
6-0 is the score. 11:38, somewhere around there left in the first period. We'll take a quick break and we'll be right back.
Boundary Waters Screen Printing's Kyle the Surf Ninja on location in Oahu to surf the big daddy of all waves, the beautifully dangerous pipeline. I gotta cut this short. Huge wave is rolling in. Best job ever. Surf Ninja out.
This is Brian Smith with West Coast Concrete, and you're listening to the Shasta Sports Network.
Let me tell you something about West Coast Concrete. You've seen the work that Brian did on my home, and it's just beautiful. If you want class act crew, and I'm not talking about just the quality of work, it's the quality of people in that company, and Brian Smith is the leader of it. He's the owner. If you need concrete, call West Coast Concrete.
That's true.
Anytime.
If you need somebody out in the ocean, call West Coast Concrete.
Yeah.
Brian, he knows what I'm talking about because he's a good guy. Great guy.
If you're having a late night backyard party and you run out of beverages, call Brian. He'll deliver you a case of whatever you need.
Yep, he can also be a taxi home.
Showed up at my house one time with a case of the clap. I couldn't believe it. Come on, Brian. All right, I digress. Let me get the right screen up. I'm a little rummy this afternoon, Dan.
You've been hanging out with me too long.
That Baron Brownie thing shook me up last night.
Yeah, I'm glad he didn't take the chili, though.
I might want to go get a new job, but I think I'll go get one. It's Furion. Long pass down the right line. And that's complete all the way in and out of his hands, but there's going to be a pass interference on it.
That was holding prior to the pass.
Flag on the play.
Yeah, I'm thinking defensive holding is what you're saying,
yes.
Right? Yeah.
Cam Howes, he just held on to him. He's like, no, don't beat me yet.
So here comes the call right now. I think it's pretty simple what it was. In and out of the hands. He had it, he bobbled it, and that was Peter Savride. I'd like to see him get his hands on the ball more and more today. Kind of a lull down there right now.
It's going to be, it was a lull last night. It's a lull tonight. It's everybody's still kind of in shock.
Yeah.
On what happened.
Oh, here we go with that microphone again.
You want to run down some fresh batteries?
It's not the batteries. It's the system. It's the way they have it. They don't have an antenna on that thing, so maybe we can look into helping them out and getting them something. John Studer has subscribed to our YouTube channel. John, thank you so much for tuning in this afternoon.
Thank you, John.
Pass that information around.
Shasta, first down.
First down. There we go. All right. Kind of a mediocre crowd here. Not the usual crowd, but people still rolling in. And Wickard has done a great job at the quarterback position, and he's going to go right to the air, and he's got pressure on him right now. He's going to just throw it away right there. No good. Look at that stuff going on down there. See that? Patrick
got some
Blake.
break dance in there?
Yeah. Yeah, Patrick Blake getting into it with a defender right there. I believe that was Cam Howes, and they were rolling around, man.
Patrick Blake all week long did not take one snap.
He didn't take one nap either.
Nope.
He's all fired up. Talking to him earlier.
The only thing he did was polish his hook.
Yeah, that's right. Sharpen it up. All right. Collier is split wide left. Patrick is on the far right, and Wicker's looking for Patrick, and there is the pass. And he makes that catch at the 18-yard line, very close to the first down. Patrick Blake.
What is that? Did you see it?
Yeah. They're going to be going at it all night long, those two.
Cam Howes is going to become Cam Newton real soon.
When Patrick's done with him, it'd be Fig Newton. Wow.
Oh, man.
There's already some physical work going on down there. And our man Tony Horde is in the end zone, and he is right on the 1-yard line waiting for something to happen his way. He's excited about the game. Tony Horde Photography, TonyHorde.com. Go there. Take a look at all the photos he's taken over the course of the season. You can purchase them, or you got a photography need, he's your guy. That's going to be a handoff left-hand side over tackle. Jonathan Enriquez doesn't get much. Gets about 3. I see a mouthpiece flying. Yep. Let's just pick the mouthpiece up.
You said the dentures.
Clean it off in the dirt. Throw it away.
Just
Put it back in.
Michael Cookson on the tackle. Pick up 1. Bring up 2nd.
I know, huh?
Checking out the players. A lot of players here. So, yeah.
She said it best. Come on, Shasta.
And there's a lot of whistles so far.
I think it's going to be another timeout. It's going to be a timeout.
Butte
College.
Right. So we're getting our bearings together here. 10-11 left to go in the first period. Butte leads 6-0. We'll be back. You're listening and watching the Shasta Sports Network.
If you are looking for a job, you'll love Spirion. We match great talent to great opportunities. Our staff specializes in placing a wide range of employment areas, including clerical, secretarial, technical, light industrial, and word processing, temp to hire, and direct hire. Find a job you'll love. Contact Spirion today.
This is Baron Browning with Spirion Staffing, and you're listening to the Shasta Sports Network.
I thought we weren't supposed to communicate with him for over a month.
Well, we got his voice recorded. I mean, we don't have to communicate with him. And last night I told him you ought to take a road trip with us.
Yeah.
And Gary, you turned around and looked at him and said, "That wouldn't be a good idea."
He will never get reelected again if he goes on a road trip with us. Fun. Shasta College football. This is our 3rd full season, Dan. We've done a total of about 64 games in the last 3 years, and
455 cups of coffee.
That's right. I did a little calculation earlier. We've gone through about 1.5 tons of ice in the last 3 years. All right, Wicker's got a couple of guys, Enriquez, and there's going to be a problem right there. Some guy loses his helmet. Flags are flying.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, all right. We got some mouths right below us, too. Love it. Love it.
I'm going to see if I can't tilt the crowd mic down a little bit.
Okay.
Oh, I like it.
I like it. It's awesome. Oh, this is gonna be a good night.
Oh, I took the foam thing off too.
Wow.
So I'll be right back. Go ahead and take it over, Gary.
Okay.
I'm just gonna put a zip tie on that because it worries me.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. That can just bonk somebody's head right down there. No problema. All right, so little slow going, but the Butte struck first on the opening kickoff. The guy ran it back all the way for 6. And Shasta is down in the red zone right now. We love it. Wickard is calling the signals right there, and he's got McCree in the backfield, and he's got him as an outlet for a pass. Now he's going to have to run the ball because he's got nobody to throw it to, and he goes down at the 18. He's going to lose a few on that play.
Wickard sacked by Michael Kutch.
I wish I had a microphone down on that sideline right now. Next year we're going to add some sideline stuff next year.
All right.
Welcome back, Mr. Miller.
Thank you. I feel a little bit better now that that's zip tied. If that wasn't going to work, I was going to drill a hole in the mic and put a screw through it.
All right. Okay, ball at the 18-yard line. That's a high snap, and they're going all the way to the end zone, and that is close to Patrick Blake. I'm not sure if he got his feet in or not. That was awesome. Yes, what a great catch
Captain
that was.
Hook.
Man, Patrick Blake did something outrageously special. Wow.
Take that.
Holy Toledo.
Wow. Okay, Aaron.
Drop that.
I'm gonna. Pump it up, pack it in, and get it out of here.
Holy Toledo. Did you see that catch?
What a
I don't
great
know how
catch.
he got his feet in bounds. That guy is just absolutely amazing.
Are you hooked yet?
Extra point. There's the kick. It's up, and it is good.
The cake is good.
The cake is good for sure. So that'll be score 7 for Shasta, 6 for Butte. We got ourselves a good football game. 9:16 left to play in the first. We'll be right back with the kickoff. You're tuned in to the Shasta Sports Network.
At Enterprise, we not only rent great cars, we sell them too.
And buying from us is different than buying from anyone else.
At Enterprise, we clearly mark our lowest price on every car.
No games, that's the price. And every vehicle comes with a 12-month, 12,000-mile limited powertrain warranty.
We'll even buy it back if you're unhappy for any reason.
It's like a happiness guarantee.
Haggle-free buying, worry-free ownership.
Let us show you what that means.
Hi, this is Josh from Enterprise Rent-A-Car, and you're listening to Shasta Sports Network.
And if you're still unhappy, go in there and see Lindsay, and she'll give you one free French fry.
One free French fry. I think they got those dum-dum lollipops in their front counter. Have one of those.
Oh, there you go. Wow.
Wow.
That's coming through our microphones.
Well, it's coming through something, yeah.
Jordan Kress, Savion.
All right.
Okay, pick your guy, Dan. You got the guy close to us. And I'll take
Gonzalez at the kickoff of the night.
Okay, so we have, the kick returners are
Jordan Kress on the right.
And Brown.
And I'll take Jordan. He's going to take that right at the 9-yard line. And he's going for a left side return. And he runs into tough defense, tough coverage right there. And then there's physical stuff going on out there. And I'm stand corrected. That was Savion Brown, I believe, the return master on that one.
And it was on the tackle was Cartwright, Rodney.
That catch from Patrick Blake, boy, I could shut it down right now and call it a night. That was awesome.
Call it a season. That's good.
Awesome.
Done.
There's a penalty on the play. Offside.
Offside kicking team.
Well then.
Offside's on the kick. The Knights will have to re-kick.
Oh.
Well, they can make them re-kick, or they could just take the penalty.
Well, they could probably get a better return on that one.
Well, yeah, after running into Rodney Cartwright.
Jordan Kress is your near guy, Dan. You'll have him for the night.
Okay.
And Savion Brown. Let's see who gets it.
And it looks like Junior Gonzalez is going to have to kick it again. The busiest leg in show business.
That's right. It's the nicest leg in show business. Gonzalez.
I think I'm going to, for Christmas, we should get him that leg lamp shade that's in the Christmas story.
That's nice. I like that. So Patrick Blake, Captain Hook, he did it with his feet that time. Catch was easy, getting his feet down. Made it happen. Nice job. So here we go.
Good
Your
my
call.
guy.
Kress.
He's going to take it at the 20. He's going to start reversing the field. Now he cuts up in the center there, and he makes it to about the 35-yard line. So a little bit better.
He ran into a young man named Virgil Ellis who brought him down.
Don't tell me we have to start calling Patrick Blake now peg leg too.
Yeah. I don't know, man.
Captain Hook, peg leg.
Do you ever remember that show, The Wiggles? The kid show, The Wiggles?
Yeah.
Call him Captain Feathersword. Patrick has been amazing all year long, and he has been just fun. I mean, makes our broadcast sound that much better because we're only as good as what goes on the field. So now we'll see what the defense has got.
Their starting quarterback is Hughes, but you were talking about McMahon.
We'll be talking about him here in a little bit. But Hughes, if you may remember over the last couple of years, he was quarterback at Pleasant Valley, and he's got a completion right there to Jordan Kress. That's going to be good enough for a first down right at midfield. Jordan Kress with a nice gain.
You see how the quarterback went back, and he just took a couple steps and then released it. The timing. It's a timing issue, and it, boom, hits it. Those quick passes.
First down.
That's what they got to do. It's hard to defend.
Quick pass to the right side, and that is complete to Leonardo Vecchi. And it's going to be a short game right there. Good defense coverage. Little pushing and shoving. Keegan Edwards gave him a nice little juke right at the end. If he would have had a knife in his hand, he would have stabbed him. It was that. It's physical, man. Physical.
Last game of the season is always physical.
Dennis Ford, thank you for tuning in. Patrick Blake caught an immaculate pass in the corner of the end zone to make the first score for Shasta.
And it's going to go against Shasta, so possibly a face mask.
Personal foul.
It's a personal foul.
Yeah.
Yep.
Whoops. Man.
I want to go down there and help them with that microphone like right now.
Penalty moves the ball down to the 31-yard line. You'll have a 1st and 10.
But I got a job to do up here.
Okay. The Butte College Roadrunners, 8-1 on the season. Brant Hughes, his second year with Butte. He's got enough talent to move forward, and he's going all the way down into the end zone. Perfect pass. He's got a guy. That's Kress, and it's overthrown. Incomplete. There's a flag out.
Hughes' pass intended for Jordan Kress, incomplete. Travis Lathan on the coverage, flag on the play.
I don't think it's against Lathan, though.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I think it's going to go against DeJarius Hutchinson.
And they're going to move him closer to the goal line. Move Butte a little bit closer.
Could be roughing the passer because they did a little blitz there, or we will soon find out.
Or a hugging call, which used to be called holding.
Yeah,
we're trying to convert the language. We're changing the culture of football.
Yes, we are.
Yeah, we need to get along better. Yeah. Well, we got that part.
Yep. Nobody.
So, a couple of exciting moments so far here in the first period. Other than that, kind of low. I don't feel a lot of momentum or
love.
It's going to come out. First quarter's always a little bit, shoddy as far as getting used to things. And
this is an old rival renewed.
I know it.
This is nice.
And this rival goes back for years, and that is going to be a good run. Left-hand side, Deontay McMahon, and that's going to be a touchdown. He's the McMahon we've been talking about. You're going to hear his name a lot tonight. Touchdown, Butte. He made it look easy right up the middle.
I imagine they're going to go for 2 again and try to make it a 7-point game. Nope, they're going to go for the extra point. The PAT. Which stands for?
Point after touchdown. You ever see that Saturday Night Live skit with Pat?
Yep.
Who's that? It's Pat. Couldn't tell if it was a man or a woman. Extra point kick is up. That looks like a perfect kick, and it is up, and it is good. So we got a little change in score right now. Be 13-7, winding down the first quarter. 8 minutes left here. Stand by. We got a kickoff coming up for you here on the Shasta Sports Network.
Leon, your reactions following today's devastating loss?
Football's a team sport, man. So I got to put the loss squarely on the shoulders of my supporting cast. Look, man, I've been carrying these guys the whole season, but I can't do it all. I need some help.
So your 4 fumbles weren't a factor in your mind?
Not if one of those other guys would have jumped on the ball. Again, Leon can't do everything.
There's no I in team.
Well, ain't no we either.
Hey, it's Dave Tappan from Rad 103.1, Redding's Classic Rock, and you're listening to the Shasta Sports Network.
Big Dave, I hope you are tuned in right now because I believe Marvin Jackson is about ready to do something spectacular on this return. Marvin Jackson back. Carnell Collier on the opposite side. I'll give you Carnell, and I'll take Marvin.
Got him for the whole night. And if you can convince his dad to trade me rims on his Harley truck from my Harley truck, you get him for life.
We ran into them on the way home from American River College last week and at the rest area, and we had a nice chat with them. Very nice. And Marvin's a Bernie boy, and I'm a Bernie boy, so I love that. And Marvin's going to get his chance right here.
Boom.
He'll take it right at the 8-yard line. And he goes return to the left-hand side, cuts back into the right, past the 20, 25, runs out of bounds at the 26 with some pressure on him. Nice job. Marvin Jackson, number 29.
Jake Farrell on the tackle.
Mr. Farrell on the tackle.
Jackson brings the ball out about the 26-yard line. That's where the Knights will take over 1st and 10.
So Wickard went to the air early on, and that was working for him. Patrick Blake out far on the right-hand side. He's got a duel. He's got somebody different covering him on this particular play. And they do that play action pass, handoff, fake handoff up the middle, throw it out to the right-hand side, and nobody's there.
I think it was intended for Patrick Blake.
It's about 7 yards shy. I think he was expecting Patrick to do a hook pattern right there, and he just went down and out. Wasn't even near the ball.
Boy, where's Mrs. Campo when we need it? It's quiet down there.
So far it is. There's more chatter on the sidelines than there is in the seats right now.
There's more chatter on the chat line than there is in the seats.
Yeah. Okay, so Wickard will take that snap again, and he will hand off, and that'll go right up the middle. Very short gain right there. Pushing and shoving and all kinds of stuff going on right there. Jonathan Enriquez was the ball carrier.
And it's Jamie Reed, Jordan, or not, excuse me, not Jordan Crest. Cam Howes. Watch Cam Howes. He's number 2 on your screen. He's the lower part of the screen.
Right, he's covering Carnell right now.
Watch the way he is. He's very physical defensive back.
Yeah. He was the one that was covering Patrick Blake early on, but Patrick beat him on a touchdown play a little bit ago, so they gave him a different assignment. Patrick now coming our direction in motion. He gets up right to the slot area, and here they go. Patrick does it out to the left-hand side. They pass it over the middle to Carnell, and it's tipped a little bit, but incomplete.
Carnell took his eyes momentarily off the ball to look what's coming up field, and you got to keep your eyes on that ball. I want to take this time and thank Coach Thompson, Coach Hamilton, Mike Mari.
All of them.
Everybody here at Shasta College.
Jordan Crest back deep for Butte.
Always giving us basically the keys to the school.
Yeah, we've got excellent accommodations here. We are on top of the press box. Our best view we could possibly get. Shasta set to punt, and that's going to be Jordan Crest. But that ball's not even going to get to him. It'll bounce near the midfield and roll out to the 47.5, maybe the 48-yard line. So another good field position for Butte College as they take over.
48-yard line, that's where Butte will take over.
Last time a school gave us the keys to the school, we toilet papered the place.
And the security guard doesn't even have keys to the school. We got them. That's funny.
Yeah. Yeah, that security guard, boy, he had like 250 keys on that key ring. I honestly think he didn't go through all the keys either, Gary. I think we were keeping him from his donut.
Okay, so now Butte College. Brant Hughes, the quarterback position, and he's going to give that handoff to the right-hand side, and then he's going to get tripped up, and Kress is going nowhere. He'll lose about 6 yards on the play. Nice job. Great defensive pursuit.
Yeah, start was Cole Parker, and then finished off by Deatrius Kelsaw.
Deatrius was in there.
Zach Carter,
D-Train. Correction, that was
7 to bring up a 2nd and 17.
Yeah, 7. 3 receivers wide on the left-hand side and 1 on the right-hand side, and he's got tight coverage right here. And they try to pass to him.
Nice.
It was tipped at the line of scrimmage, and that'll go incomplete. And what a big deal right there. Nice play. Cole Parker involved in that.
2nd in a row for Cole Parker of being involved in the play.
Cole Parker knocked the ball down.
Cole Parker. That sounds like a character on Gunsmoke, doesn't it?
3rd and 17 for the Roadrunners.
Roadrunner.
Mimi.
That's funny.
Unsicker.
Been around. The Butte College Roadrunners have a grand history. Does the name Aaron Rodgers mean anything to you?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Green Bay Packers quarterback, NFL Super Bowl MVP. He came out of Butte College and Pleasant Valley. Back to pass goes Brant Hughes, and he's looking right over the middle. It's tipped, it's bumped, and it's almost intercepted. They just couldn't wrap their hands on it.
Oh, and Hunter Margain is just like, why did you even get involved in this? Stay away.
Well, he didn't mean to. I mean, they were both going for it. And almost picked off either by Matthew Arriaga or Mark Gain. They both had their hands on it. They bobbled it. They couldn't haul it in.
I got another famous guy that came out of Butte College.
Go ahead.
Larry Allen.
Was he a Ram?
No, he was the Dallas Cowboy.
Dallas Cowboy, okay.
Drafted by Mr. Jimmy Johnson.
Yeah, Jimmy Johnson.
He's a Hall of Famer.
Allen or Johnson?
Allen.
Punting form. Look at that punting formation. They've got 3 guys blocking near the punter, and there's nobody getting through that.
Back deep is Collier.
That's Collier. There's a perfect snap right there. Here comes the kick. It's good. Collier calls for a fair catch at the 21-yard line, and that's where Shasta will take over.
That's where the Knights will take over.
Yeah. And wearing the bright shoes is St. Fleur, and I'm still looking for the alligator shoes. Who's got them on tonight?
I'm not sure who's wearing the alligator shoes. Looks like quarterback might have them on. Wickard.
Wickard does have them on.
Who's got the white shoes?
Billy.
Okay. Well, I asked you that question because I was trying to lead myself into something, and you beat me to the punch. Nice
Billy
job.
White Shoes Johnson.
Billy White Shoes Johnson. All right, Wickard now. He's got all kinds of receivers. Patrick Blake on the far right. Carnell Collier on the left. Kevin Gillespie is in the play, and he gets the handoff right up the middle. Kind of shrugs it off to the left-hand side. He'll gain about 4, maybe 5 on the play.
It seems like once the whistle blows, there's still a lot of pushing and shoving going on.
Yeah, there is.
I don't know if it's a football game or if it's a mosh pit.
Yes, and Colleen chimes in with the famous Ricky Ray and Jason Seahorn are also former players of Shasta College. So, both teams.
That's Shasta College, yes.
Both teams have put out some quality talent.
What high school did Jason Seahorn go to?
Mount Shasta.
Correct.
All right, so Wickard looking over the line, and they fake the handoff of the middle, pass it to Patrick Blake. The guy already had a hug on him before he controlled the football, so that's going to be a very short gain, if anything.
Trevor Owens on the tackle.
Now, that's not going to imply there because, Gary, he's still within that 5-yard line. You can check him as many times as you want. You can check his luggage while you're at it, too.
That's
probably
right.
Pickpocket him, too.
Absolutely. You can stick a TSA agent on him.
And here comes that wind.
Yeah.
Wind's supposed to pick up by 50 miles an hour by tonight.
I better glue down my toupee a little better. Here we go. Wickard now looking to throw the ball with Gillespie in the backfield, and he's got all kinds of great receivers. He's going to roll out to the left-hand side, and he's looking for Collier, and he's got it complete at the 42. Big play, and another first down for the Knights.
I love what I'm seeing by Wickard. I mean, he's passing more tonight than we've seen him all season long.
Absolutely. What was that?
15 yards on the completion.
That's a cry for help from the DJ saying, please silence me.
Something. All right. A handoff up the middle, and there's a big hole right there. A good stick, and he's still going down to the 45. Huge gain, and Iquez the ball carrier. And another first down for the Knights.
Jonathan Iniga is the ball carrier.
We saw that last night, Gary. They tried to blitz, and they left the open in the center there. Clock continues to run. 4:13 left in the first quarter.
13 yards on the carry and a Shasta first down.
Shasta driving the ball. Now they are in Roadrunner territory at the 45, 1st and 10. Wickard will now play action pass, roll out to the right. That's working. Jonathan Iniquez takes a shot, but he gains about 4 yards. That's a complete pass.
That is a Cameron Alfaro made a really nice hit on him. Perfectly legal. You just have to pay some court fees, but perfectly legal.
If you look at your screen right next to our logo in the upper left, that's Tony Horde right there. He's down on the sidelines taking photos for us.
That one he took at American River and turned it into black and white.
Yeah, nice.
Turned out really nice.
Okay, so Wickard's got a lot of options. That play action pass is working for him. It has worked several times already. I expect to see it again. And Iquez flared out of the backfield. He's the backup right there. I'm sorry, that's McCree. And McCree gets the completion right now, and he goes out to the 40 before he's taken down. That number 2, man.
With the swing pass complete, Matt McCree.
All right then. Oh goodness.
Knights with a 3rd and 4.
Something's going on with Howes there, Cam Howes. I'm taking it that the Knights sideline does not like him.
Well, he's been involved in a lot of stuff. And there's the pass, and that is complete over to the left-hand side. Short gain right there. Peter Savride, that might be enough for a first down.
Good.
It is.
Yep.
First down.
And look who he beat was Cam Howes. That's the psychological thing that you keep talking about, huh?
Right. Yep.
They're going to get him.
Psychology is a big deal. You get in somebody's head, you can really affect their performance.
I'm waiting for somebody to pull out some scissors and cut his hair, too. Patrick Blake coming out of the game.
Barry Bolden in the game. That's split wide to the right-hand side. Receiver, Carnell on the left. And ball is handed off to McCree. Little headbutt right there. And McCree's got a short gain. Tough. You guys are tough. These Roadrunners very tough. And that was Cameron Alfaro, defensive back, who put the stop on him.
And there's a storm of brewing between Collier and Howes. I was just watching that the whole time.
Cam Howes.
Cam, how's you doing? There's gonna be some punches thrown. You can go ahead and get that bell ready.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so Shasta College all lined up, second and about 8 right now. They're calling it 7. Wickard, he's got plenty of options, and he looks quickly right over the middle, and that's intercepted, and that's going to be another touchdown for Butte College. He's going to go 60 yards the entire distance right there. Joseph Karung runs it all the way back. That's what they call a pick 6. Wow.
Pick 6 right there, and you know when he forced it in there, you can't force it in there, Gary. That's going to happen to you every time. And did you see Howes walk right by Wickard and kind of shook his head, kind of like, I can only imagine what he said. Thanks.
Yeah. Well, Butte College doing it on defense.
Their defensive coordinator, J.J. Rodriguez, has got it going on.
Extra point, they're looking to kick.
Rob Snelling, the head coach, nice guy. Nice guy to talk to.
He was very low-key, laid back. It wasn't intense, anything. Very good conversationalist. Extra point is up, and that is good.
Yeah, he's no Bill Cowher, huh?
No. Okay, so that will make it 20-7 here. And the first quarter, we still have just under a minute to go, and we got another kickoff coming up. Stay tuned. We're coming right back here at the Shasta Sports Network.
Looking for an immediate career opportunity in Reading? Listen up. Spherion is a recruiting and staffing leader with 20 years of success helping job seekers in our area get connected to rewarding career opportunities. They currently have a variety of job openings, including warehouse laborers, auto body techs, as well as office and administrative positions. If those fit your skills and interests, Spherion would love to talk to you. Learn more about these or other available positions. Call Spherion today at 222-3434. Get connected to a job today. Call Spherion.
Hey, this is Craig Rodman. You're listening to the Shasta Sports Network.
Craig Rodman, nice to have you tuned in here. We've got a football game, 20-7 our score right now. Shasta College is behind. 57 seconds left in the first period. A lot of activity so far, Dan.
You know, Gary, I'm really impressed with this defense for the Roadrunners. They're running the road.
So far, they've done everything right. 20 points in the first period, so, you know, that's something.
And it's still the first quarter. I mean, that's a lot of points.
Yep, I'll take Marvin Jackson. He's close to it. That looks like it's going to go to Collier.
That is going to go to Collier.
Pick it up and do something.
He takes it at the 14-yard line and makes a nice cut, then a dance, and then a move and a spin move, and he gets down about the 19-yard line.
They'll spot it at the 24.
Oh, excuse me, yes, 24. And that's where Wickard and company will go back to work. We saw what happened with that touchdown on trying to force the ball in there. If your offensive line allows you to go through your progressions and look at each one of your receivers, because you have them in your playbook of what you got to look at first, second, and third.
Yeah, you got 4 or 5 options total, but you only have a couple of seconds to look at them all. Shasta's ball, 1st and 10. Wickard now, he'll make good use of Kevin Gillespie, and they trip him up early. He's going to lose a couple of yards on that play.
Drop behind the line of scrimmage. Jake Farrell.
Don't be surprised, Gary, if we see Karpinski coming in.
They did that last week, and Karpinski took a beating, but he did quite well.
He took a licking, and he kept on ticking.
Made things happen.
He can't quit because his dad's on the sideline.
Here we go. Be 2nd down and about 12. Wickard now takes that snap. He's got several options. He throws a swing pass out to the left-hand side to Kevin Gillespie. He's got pursuit on him already. He's only up to the 21. Not much of a gain at all there.
Swing pass to Gillespie.
They're going to spot the ball, and they're going to run the clock. It's at 4 seconds. And there's a flag in the backfield.
Nate Eshelman on the tackle.
Usually when it's back there, it's most likely holding or
hugging
or roughing the quarterback or taking the quarterback out to dinner. Or saying something about the referee's parent.
Oh.
We have
no foul.
Oh.
3rd down.
Okay. Take that.
So they just made reservations.
Wave the flag off. After the completion will bring up a 3rd and 12 for the Knights.
3rd and 12. Niquez in the backfield.
And that's it. That's the end of the first quarter right there.
That wrapped it up quick, didn't it?
Yes, it did.
All right, so score after the first quarter, 20-3. Butte leads this one over Shasta. Stand by, or 20-7, I should say. Stand by. We'll pick up the second quarter coming up in a moment here at the Shasta Sports Network.
Do you ever wonder what happens to your vehicle behind the scenes at an auto body collision repair facility? Wonder no more. Go to HilldCollisionCenter.com and watch a virtual tour of the North Valley's finest and most recommended collision repair business. HilldCollisionCenter.com.
Hi, this is Rick Healy from Today's Country Q97, and you're listening to the Shasta Sports Network.
Hey, Rick Healy. Nice to have you supporting the network here. We love that.
Always.
20-7. Butte started the whole thing off with a 80-yard kickoff return to start this game. Missed the extra point.
Well, they went for a 2-point conversion.
Yeah, and they missed it. The cake was no good.
I've never seen a team just go for 2 points right off the bat.
Who's that number? 95 for Shasta. That's Jake Rogers standing on the sideline. You see that hair? Guy looks like Rapunzel. All right. Patrick Blake flared wide out to the right-hand side, and they're looking for a mental over the middle, and I think that's going to be good. He bobbled it, but he brought it in and controlled it before he hit the ground, and that's Peter Savride's big play.
I want the people to keep mouthing off what they were talking about down there.
Right. Some good commentary. And back at the helmet quarterback, and they're going to hand that ball right up the middle. And that's going to go to Jonathan Enriquez, and he's hit right at the 40. He'll gain about 1, maybe 2.
He picks up about 3.
Now he spun around. And Patrick Blake back in the game. And Collier's at the top of your screen. Patrick at the lower part of your screen.
Here comes the snap right there, and back to pass, a couple of step drop, and they throw it out to the left flat, and
Wow.
that's complete to McCree, and he's got a first down all the way down to the 44-yard line.
So you see what Collier does is takes his man deep and actually have 2 wide receivers out there. They take him all the way deep.
Good move.
Quick screen pass.
Another Shasta first down.
And feed it to the number 22.
Sorry, my pen's running out of ink. It's like passing notes in class. All right, it'll be 1st and 10 now. Ball at the 43-yard line is where it's marked, and they're showing blitz. Here it comes. He gets right through the line, and they stop him right in his tracks. The handoff goes nowhere. May have lost a couple of feet. McCree with the ball carrier.
Met immediately by Leo Valdivia.
So can we go to the webcam?
Sure. After this play, we'll do
Okay.
it. Right after this play, quickly. Second down for the Knights. Wickard's got Gillespie in the backfield with him. Gillespie already going out to the flare pass. Pass is complete right over the middle, and that was good. St. Fleur, the ball gains a couple of yards after that. He's close to a first down. He might have it.
Okay.
Oh, we got a Knight down on the field right over
Oh.
here, right down near the backfield. And his helmet is off, and his face is in the ground.
It's not Blake.
Nope.
It's not.
We can't tell who it is from here.
Okay, well, let's go to the webcam, and we can.
Sure, why not?
So Justin joined us this year.
Yep.
We went to Bringing Everybody Video, so we did a big hurdle. So Justin, you got the hurdled Snickers bar.
That's your candy bar.
I'm going to take the incomplete because I'm just completely incomplete
Okay,
after a
good.
season with you.
Yeah, no kidding. No kidding. What do I get?
You're the bench warmer.
Oh, nice. Well, that's nice.
Yeah.
Look at bench warmer.
Incomplete.
Nice. Okay, so let's take a quick break. We'll come right back at you, and you are listening and tuned into the Shasta Sports Network. The score here is 20-7 with 12:45 left to play in the first half. Butte College leads, and we'll be right back.
Timeout! Okay, guys, Summers really had his bell rung and could have a concussion. I'm pulling him out for the game. Rodriguez, you're in for Summers.
Come on, Coach. It's just a ding. I'll shake it off.
Yeah, he's tough. Plus, we need to win this to make the playoffs.
Listen, we're a team and we need to look out for each other. Concussions are serious. No game is more important than your health.
Take concussions out of play. If you're a coach, know the warning signs and never let athletes return to play before a healthcare professional says it's okay. A message from CDC.
Hi, this is Roger Craig, 3-time Super Bowl champion, and you're listening to Shasta Sports Network.
All right, Roger Craig, we appreciate that. And that was Blake Curtis who was down. He's up, and he's walking off the field. Chris, you saw that better than we did from our vantage point. We couldn't see it. His dad back east listening to us.
So it's been a tradition for Gary and I to always have a Snickers. We kind of backed off of it a few games this year, and I think we should just do it as a tradition from first game of the season and the last game of the season.
Yeah, we've done it.
Because my stomach's getting bigger.
Handoff to Gillespie up the middle. He's hit right away, but he bounces off, and he's still going. Look at it. He gets through all that stuff. How did he do that? Down to the 25. What a great second and third and even a fourth effort from Kevin Gillespie.
I told him the Crisco oil on the uniform will work good.
Man,
he just kept his legs moving.
Strong legs, that kid.
That guy who gave us our last shout, Roger Craig, had really strong legs.
So what's going on down there? I don't see a flag or anything. They're moving the chain, so
play clock's not even moving.
So we know we got a first down, but they're moving them way far. Wow, that's like a big penalty.
There's going to be a personal. Oh, there's personal
Face
foul,
mask.
face mask.
Got it. Okay.
So we're down there talking to the coaches, whatnot, and we were talking about certain players, and I'm not going to mention any names. Coach Hamilton goes, You know, until somebody loses their finger like Ronnie Lott did. He's not a player.
All right, nice little formation right there. 2 and 2 on each side, and they're going to hand that ball to Gillespie, and he's going to run to the left-hand side. He's trying to get around that corner, and that number 2 guy, and here comes a flag.
Gillespie, the ball carrier.
And Howes again.
Flags on the play.
Howes is an aggressive player.
And if you notice, I mean, Howes is 5'8", Gary. He's shorter than me.
Yeah.
When you're that short on a football team, you don't mouth off.
Yeah. Blake Curtis on the sideline, putting his helmet back on right now, doing a little stutter steps, getting his footing underneath him.
Face mask.
No.
All right.
As a matter of fact, Mr. Howe is the shortest player on their team.
Well, he's got to make up for that.
The penalty moves the ball inside the 5-yard line.
All right, so Blake Curtis, helmet back on. He's ready to go back in. Just keeping you up to date, Chris. His dad listening to us back east. He's ready. He just walked up a couple of the coaches and says, "I'm ready. Put me in, coach." Shasta now inside the 5-yard line. And they will fake that handoff to McCree. And here comes the pressure, and he goes down right away. Big defensive play right there. Big boy, too, coming at him, and that is Leo Valdivia.
Leo Valdivia, he's out of Sparks, Nevada. He put a spark on that defense now.
And Blake Curtis is now back in the game.
Loss of 11 over here, 2nd and goal.
Okay, so here's what I'm saying. Another prediction coming up. Pass to Patrick Blake right in the corner of the end zone. They put 3 different defenders on Patrick Blake already because nobody can keep up with him. And Patrick goes over the middle, and he's wide open, and they pass it to him, but it's a little bit deflected right there at the 10, incomplete.
Wicker's pass, incomplete, intended for Patrick Blake.
It looked like it was thrown behind him. It was hit.
He was open, too.
Yeah, defenders got their hand on it. That's going to bring up a 3rd down. 3rd and goal.
Ball's out at the 15-yard line.
You got to get points on the board.
That matters at the end of the game. If you got more points than the other guy, I guess that's how this game works. Here we go. Wickard looking to throw the ball. He's got a lot of options. Now he's got some pressure. He's rolling out to the right-hand side. Nowhere to go. Patrick's open. And there it is. Patrick Blake in the end zone. He got hammered too, but he caught the ball. Touchdown, Shasta. What a great catch. Late flag coming out now, too.
Yeah, it's going to be a helmet hit.
He lead with his helmet. That's what I thought,
with his helmet.
Man, Patrick got hammered on that play. Whoa.
Wow.
Flag on the play after the touchdown.
You see him get hit like that?
Yep. He doesn't care.
The thing is, he's tough. He's a knight.
He reminds me of a lot of Danny Amendola or Julia Edelman.
Here comes the call. Yeah, personal foul is what it was. Lead with the helmet.
Yep.
That's a safety issue is what that is.
Yep, and I'm wondering what player that is that did it. It would be assessed off the kickoff, but touchdown's good. Okay, yeah.
Personal foul targeting was the call. The touchdown stands. Junior Gonzalez in to attempt the extra point.
Brian Hamilton just walked up to Wickard, gives him a high five, hugs him, and then punched him in the chest. Nice job, Coach.
Yep. That's how he shows his love.
Yeah. I like it.
He usually just hands me a napkin.
I just heard him, and I looked down, and he went, hey.
Yeah.
Walked up to the guy, wickered, gave him a high five, punched him in the chest. Nice.
Brian Hamilton's a good guy.
What's the holdup here? It's an extra point.
Well, you know, they're talking over some things with the coaches over there, and they're probably thinking about ejecting the guy. I mean, he targeted. You lead with your helmet. That's a dangerous hit. I mean, think about it, Gary.
I mean, I know the yardage penalties, but what is the actual?
They called it targeting.
I mean, I guess what my question is when you get a play like that, is it an automatic ejection, or you get one warning, or how's it work?
I think you get a warning, but I think the player's already been warned once.
Oh,
and
well, that means not only should he be ejected, they should take away his driver's license for 6 months.
I say give him no insurance either. But you know, look what happened to Darryl Stingley in the NFL.
Yep.
It's a crazy game that we bring to everybody.
Referee is talking to the line judge over there on the other side. He's got his notepad out, making a Christmas list.
He's checking it twice. He wants to send a couple players on Butte College to Santa's list on the naughty side. Well, we were afraid that we were going to have an air quality issue, but turned out pretty nice.
Yeah. Hey, Justin, real quick, can you get right behind the goalpost, the guy leaning down? You can barely get that guy. That's our man, Tony Horde, behind the goalpost right there, ready for the extra point. You see his lens sticking out. All right, you can back out.
He's incognito.
Yeah, he is. He's on the run from the law. All right, here finally, extra point, low snap, bobble down. He gets it down, he gets it up, and it is good.
Kick is good.
And we are very good here on the football game. 20-14, Butte leads over Shasta with 10:47 left to play in the first half. We got a kickoff coming up in a moment. Stay with us here at the Shasta Sports Network.
Do you ever wonder what happens to your vehicle behind the scenes at an auto body collision repair facility? Wonder no more. Go to HilldCollisionCenter.com and watch a virtual tour of the North Valley's finest and most recommended collision repair business. HilldCollisionCenter.com.
Hi, this is Coach Grandel, West Valley High School, and you're listening to the Shasta Sports Network.
Something wrong with that sound file. I only hear Grandel in my left ear on that one.
Yeah, so do I.
And a hum in the right.
Not going to play that no more. Hey, congratulations to Coach Grandel. They did play last night.
They had a great season this year and still going.
We're still going.
Here's Craig Thompson doing a fist bump on every offensive line down there. Love it.
Masson Newton was doing his impression of MC Hammer over there.
Nice.
He's a big guy, too.
Savion Brown back to receive the kickoff. He's the nearest one to me. I'll take him, and I think you've got Kress on the other side. He'll be kicking off from the 50-yard line.
Man, these guys start doing the bump down there. I'm out of here.
Thanks for the Snickers, man. I needed that. That was like a steak. It was like a chocolate steak is what it was.
I'm glad you just didn't use a knife and a fork and start eating it
All
that
right.
way. All right, here comes the prettiest leg in show business.
Kickoff coming up. Here's the approach. They do kick it. That's going to go out of the end zone, and that'll just be a touchback. They'll bring it out.
How about nobody take this one?
I'd like to get a camera on that goalpost next year. Okay.
What happened to Too Legit?
Who's running that music down there? DJ Jazzy Jeff? Country Joe and the Fish?
Country Joe and the Fish. All right.
Here we go. So, from the 25, Butte College, 1st and 10. Send the guy in motion. He's not sure where to stop, but they're going to fake the handoff, play action pass. He's looking deep downfield, and he's got a guy, and it's going to be called pass interference. I think they just tripped each other up.
No, he was holding them.
Was he holding?
Yeah, he was trying to grab him by the waist and show him a little dance move.
I saw the footwork, and it looked like they hooked up with their feet, but I didn't see the grab.
Yeah, he was hugging.
No good.
He was hugging him by the hips, though.
That's going to be a big play for Butte College.
Oh, getting a little chilly.
I have to get my jacket out of the truck at halftime. That's the call. It'll be a first down now for Butte.
Well, according to Coach Hamilton and Coach Thompson, the scoreboard is being replaced, which is nice. And I believe they said that they're going to try to get one of those Jumbotron screens.
It's a work in progress.
Yeah.
I know the guy that they're discussing it with. And it's going to be beautiful when they put it together. There's no timeline or anything. We don't know that. But we do know that they're looking into a new scoreboard here. Very nice. Fake. And a pass over to the left flat, and that is complete. The ball is Dalton Gee.
Here's his pass. Complete to Dalton G.
Or G.
And Leonardo Vici for the Roadrunners. He got away with the one right there because he was grabbing Carson Marks by the hips and pulling him back.
You can't see it all, right? You can't see everything down there.
No.
You pick up things, I pick up things, the referees pick up things. And
I like it when you see something brewing in the next play, you just watch that and you see something
and
break
there's a
out.
lot more to see all over the field down there than what we can provide.
We almost saw benches clear last week.
I know. Okay, so they are going to hand off right up the middle.
Wow.
And he gets through the line, and he gets around the corner, and that's going to be a big first down. Good run for G.
All right, Gary. Corbin Drake, number 52 for the Roadrunners.
Yes.
He is taking on number 90, which is the D-Train.
Oh, man.
Watch them on the next play because they were, it was brewing.
Okay. Demetrius Kelsall on that defensive line. He was a running back for Shasta High School last year. They put him on the defensive line, and, man, he's showing what he's worth.
He is.
He looks good. First down for the Roadrunners. They'll send a guy in motion, and they'll take the handoff. Quick pass out to the left flat, and that is complete. And he didn't go down there, but he's finally hit at the 27-yard line. Yeah, Vecchi right there. And I believe that was Hunter Margain on the stop. It was.
Picked up 11 and a Butte first down.
Mendocino County tuned in. Mr. Coast Coach, thank you so much.
Mr. Coast Coach?
Got a good football game here. If you didn't catch the opening, man, Butte College was impressive. They ran it back about 80 yards for a touchdown on the opening kickoff of the game.
Oh, they're shifting everybody over to one side. There it is.
The ball carrier runs around to the right-hand side. He does a face plant over there, courtesy of Cole Parker, and the ball carrier was Deonta McMahon.
McMahon, he's very impressed with him.
McMahon picks up about 9.
He's not really quick. He's just, it seems like he's graceful.
I think he's got some quickness in there, too, and we're probably going to see it before this game's over. 8:17 left to play, first half here. Butte leads 20-14.
We want to take this time, too, to say congratulations to the Foothill Cougars.
They're moving on.
They're going to be facing Chico Panthers.
It'll be a tough game next Friday night. Be down in Chico. All right, Brant Hughes sends a man in motion, fakes the handoff, hands off to the right-hand side to G, and G is hammered and clobbered right away by a whole bunch of Knights.
Led by D-Train. Oh, my goodness. Logan German just made his offensive lineman sit down.
Nice. Nice.
Play was already over and he got up. Boom.
Here come the Roadrunners back up to the line of scrimmage. inside the 20.
Had to warm my ears up.
Be 1st and 10 for the Roadrunners. And they're looking to throw the ball, and they're going all the way to the end zone right there. And they have got a guy, and that is going to be incomplete. It turned him around. He didn't have a good view of the ball.
No flags on the play?
Yep, Jordan Kress was the intended receiver.
I never understood that. Lob the ball up in the air like that. I mean.
Well, in many cases, it's because you've got a receiver that's tall and can leap.
Okay.
And if you can leap over the top of somebody, then you got much more of an advantage over there. And that's why they do that, and they throw it, and they loft it right over into the end zone.
Well, he better be Michael Jordan.
And get up. Hughes. Looks like they just sent a man in motion from the sidelines. What was that? That was a little bit different.
Missed his assignment.
Yes, he did. There's another motion man. He's going to slow down, and they'll hand it off to G around the right-hand side. He's looking for a place to go. Not much room, but he's close to the 10. A little bit of a gain.
And D-Train coming back in now.
About 6, it'll bring up a 3rd and 4 for the Roadrunners.
You know what's really cool, Gary? Get another year of Deatrius Kelsall.
I know. And we'll have Vinny Smith in the lineup next year.
Yep.
Like that. Maybe Troy Lyons in the lineup next year. They hand it off to G. He's got the same player around the right-hand side, and he is clobbered right there, and there's a flag down.
Face mask or a holding. It's kind of hard to tell when you're all grouped up like that.
Keegan Edwards was involved over there.
It's going to be a face mask, Ben. Jarius Hutchinson's upset about something.
I think there was somebody on the sidelines giving him some static, and he was answering back. Somebody just got an ESPN alert. Here comes the call.
And it's going to be personal foul. Yeah, they got them at the 1st and goal, so.
Face mask is right.
Yep.
So that'll drive them very close to the goal line. First down. Roadrunners with a great opportunity to put some more points on the board right now. They're only up by 6. They need more. I'm impressed with Shasta keeping close with them.
They are keeping close with them. I'm like this. This is an old new rival.
They lined everybody up on the line right now. They got a full back. They got a half back. They give it to G, and he's headed for the goal line. That's going to be a touchdown for the Roadrunners.
Into the end zone for a huge touchdown.
Wow.
So back and forth, back and forth.
I got a feeling this game's going to come down to whoever has the ball last.
It could come down to the wonderful leg of Junior Gonzalez. Extra point, they're lined up to kick it. 6:51 left to play here. 26-14, be 27 if they make this. There's the snap. Kick is down, and it's blocked. And they pick it up, and they're running the ball. And look at him go. He's all the way down to the 30, 40, 50. He's only got one guy to beat. That's a big dude, too. And that is on the run all the way to the end zone. Adonis Thomas, touchdown, Shasta. There's a scuffle right down there at the goal line.
As Kelsall's involved, and he's trying to keep his guy away from there.
What a play.
Wow.
Didn't expect that.
Flag on the play. Touchdown's good. Wow, what a turn of events.
Adonis Thomas looking great down that sideline. He only had one guy to beat, and that was a big dude, too. He was chasing him. That kid was fast.
It's kind of going to be interesting on what the call is. Probably going to have to be that scuffle right there.
Yeah, it was for sure.
So, Gary, it's going to be 20 to 26.
Yeah. Be 21 if they make the extra point. lot of discussion going on between the officials right now.
You know what that just reminded me of? That James Harrison interception in the Super Bowl. And he ran all the way back and finally tumbled into the end zone.
Adonis Thomas showing his speed here this afternoon, all the way down the sidelines, too. And it was fun because we see him way out in front of everybody, and it looked like the whole neighborhood was chasing him. Funny.
He looks like that Richard Ramirez guy running from the whole neighborhood.
Adonis Thomas. Nice job.
Okay, here it comes.
Personal foul? Or a holding call?
No, it's hands declined.
What?
Something's declined.
Your credit card.
Against the Knights, waves off the 2-point run back.
2-point run back. Okay.
Oh, only 2?
Yeah.
Our score, College 26.
Okay, so
it's going to be still 14. Yeah, when you go for the extra point and it's blocked,
you get 2.
You scoop it up and you run it back.
No, I didn't know. I didn't know that.
Oh. I
All
did
right,
not know that either.
We'll take those
We
2
both learned
points and
something.
keep going. Tony Horde was right on the sideline right over here, too. I bet he got a picture of Adonis Thomas running back that ball. Saw the whites of his eyes coming at him.
That guy's always in the right place at the right time.
He was when he married Miss Wendy. Whoa.
At a center. And then when Wendy came in town, it's meet the new boss.
Okay, so back to receive. The usual suspects. Marvin Jackson, he's close to us. I'll take him.
You've got him all night long.
You can have Callaway, Carnell. 26-14, 6:35 left to play, and here comes the approach and the boot. Boom. It's a short boot, and that's going to be taken at the 26-yard line, and it's a bobble. Luckily for him, he bounced right back up into his hands.
Hang on to it.
And look at him. He's going and still going, and there's some pushing and shoving and stuff going on right there. Wow.
Yeah, there it comes.
Yep.
Man.
Flag.
Well, and when he was trying to get him up, he got shoved from behind.
Zach Thompson with the return of flag comes in late.
Who's that going to be on? Did you see who it was on?
No, I didn't. I didn't see what player came and pushed him. Okay, if Craig Thompson throws his headset at that side judge, we know it's against Shasta.
I thought he had him in a headlock there for a second. Patrick Blake is indicating that it might be against Butte. Oh, Craig Thompson is calling a powwow with all of his coaches right there on the sideline. Can you get that, Justin? These coaches right down here. And Craig Thompson is giving them the business right there. And he is not happy right there.
No, he's not.
Wow. I've never seen him that vocal. Referee talking to Thompson right now. There was something, I don't know what it was, but Craig Thompson did not like it.
No, he doesn't. God, I don't even want to go down there and talk to him during halftime.
A lot of downtime in this game. A lot of flags, too. A lot of personal fouls, holding, a couple of face masks. It's got it all.
Yeah. Might be a few restraining orders by the end of the night.
You might be right, man. And Hamilton has both his hands in the air. He's going, what's this all about? Thompson discussing it with the referee right now. All right, they're going to wrap it up, that conversation, and then we'll get the call. They're backing Butte up. So, looks like the call might be on a Butte player. Interesting.
Yeah. I mean, it's a meeting of the minds, man. So what are you doing for the next 20 minutes?
Maybe going down to the truck to get my coat. All right, so Butte has already backed themselves up, and now they're switching teams. I can't even guess at what's going on. I can tell you for sure, though, there's a football game going on, and it is physical. And the ball's marked at the 35, so it looks like they might kick it over again, Dan. Offsides on the kickoff team. All that for an offsides? Personal foul at the end of the play on Shasta. Huh. There's going to be a re-kick. Wow.
Penalties might offset, re-kick it. He said, you know, offsides on the kicking team, personal foul on Shasta.
Right.
And then he, if you can read lips, he said, and there's too many other calls after that I can't just list them all. Let's just play the down over again.
Yeah, man. Oh, so it'll be all that for nothing. It'll be a re-kick. Marvin Jackson stands at his own 12-yard line, set to receive this kickoff. Carnell stands at the 10. So we'll do it over. Ball's going to be at the 45, so they assess the 10-yard penalty against the Knights, and they'll kick from the 45.
For the personal foul.
Here we go. The approach and the boot. And that's going to go to Marvin Jackson. He'll take it right at the 4. He'll tuck it in, and he'll go for a left return. He's up to the 10, 15. Wow. Nice job, Marvin. 20, 25 before he's getting hammered out of bounds.
Marvin Jackson.
Wow.
Good return for Marvin.
Finally brought down by Cleon Hamilton.
Man, Cleon Hamilton.
Hit him hard.
Gave him the Cleon.
Marvin gets right back up.
Oh, yeah, it bounces right back.
Bounces right back. Tough Bernie boy,
Great
that
guy.
kid is.
Great guy.
Bernie boy. Those boys are tough.
Love talking to him and his parents last week. We sat there for about 45 minutes talking to them
in the rest area on the way home.
Yeah.
All right, so 1st and 10 for Shasta. The ball at the 30. Looks like, or I'm sorry, the 25 is where they've got it, the spot. Wickard in. He's got all kinds of choices right now, and he's looking over the middle, and he's got a guy, and that is complete for a gain up to the 36, maybe the 37-yard line.
Savrides.
Yeah.
Save the ride.
Picks up 10. And
That's going to be a first down for the Knights.
Well, that's just beautiful.
Jalen Jenkins on the tackles.
First and 10. Wickard leading his ball club right now. Almost had an offsides right there. Jonathan Aniquez, the ball carrier, and he's only going to get maybe 1 yard on that play. Good defense right there by the Roadrunners.
You want it? I pulled it apart.
Yeah, but not right now.
Okay.
I'll just stack it up.
I just can't do it anymore.
There's a flag on the play. Here, let's see what this call is.
Most likely it's going to be holding, which will make it come back a little bit. It's in the holding area, coming from the line judge.
Offsides.
Oh, encroachment.
Oh.
Oh.
Wow. I didn't see that.
Sometimes you don't see it coming.
The 1st and 5 for the Knights.
You know what I want to work on getting next year, Gary, is one of those, you seen them on the sidelines at an NFL game, they're like the cone to where they can pick up the
right.
the vocals.
Yep. That'd be cool. We need sideline presence next year. We're working on that.
We're going to mic somebody up next year for sure.
Yeah. Handoff goes to McCree, right-hand side. He gains a couple of yards up to the 45.
Picks up about 3.
We will have to present it the very next game, though, because we have to go through it and get a beeping buzzard.
What are you talking about?
Have somebody up and then doing it the next game because
right. Yeah, right.
we got to go through it thoroughly.
Yeah. Hot mics are dangerous.
Because we're clean people here.
Okay.
Except for when we hang around Baron Browning. All right.
And they're going to hand off to McCree, left-hand side. He's got pressure on him, and he's going down. He's going to lose about 5 yards on the play.
Wow.
Tough defense right there. Duggins, Cade Duggins involved in bringing him down. He penetrated that offensive line, got through.
And here comes Gillespie. Really missing Mike Jr.
Kenny O'Mike, yeah.
Kenny O'Mike. Boy, that guy was a highlight reel last year. And unfortunately, he got started off the year injured.
Gillespie now set at halfback right next to Wickard. Wickard in that shotgun where he works very effectively, very well. There's a whistle.
Be a false start. Defense jumped, but they made the offense move. That's going to be a false start.
Yep, Shasta backing up already. False start is right.
When in doubt, don't ask the Dan man.
That referee's just talking away, man, and nothing's coming through.
We tried to find that picture of Wile E. Coyote holding the Roadrunner by his neck, and then we were going to try to replace it with a knight. We just couldn't. We didn't have time. That would have been a good graphic.
Wickard now, play action pass, throws it deep down to the right field line, and there's got to be pass interference on Patrick Blake right there.
Oh, yeah.
Here comes the flag. Yeah, he hooked him up at the very last second. Tough defender right there. That's Trevor Owens, who's had a difficult time covering Patrick Blake.
Well, he's going to sit there and say it was an uncatchable ball. They're going to try to argue that as much as they can, but it seems like they're just trying to do all the cheap shots they can at Blake.
They're doing everything that they can to, keep him from making the play. Here comes the call. That referee's pass interference, and that's going to go against Butte.
I think the defense coordinator's got a can of Campbell's soup ready to throw at him.
Man, these guys trying to cover Patrick Blake are having a very difficult time today. Right at the 50 is where they'll mark it. Shasta with another first down.
To Baron Browning, remember, purple haze.
Right. They're giving Patrick Blake way too much room. The guy's like 8 yards off of him.
Do you blame him?
We can't keep up with him. Patrick's wide open right down here at the sideline. They throw it to the left side, and that's complete. Big gain right there, all the way down to the 31-yard line. And that same floor getting active.
You're right, though, Gary. Patrick Blake was wide open.
Nobody was near him.
You know, if I was the quarterback for this team, Patrick Blake would be my number 1 look at and my number 4 look at.
Yeah, because
and then my number 6 look at.
Yeah, because if Patrick doesn't get open, he'll make another move, and he will get open.
Yep.
Seen it happen. Trevor Owens is covering Patrick Blake, and now you see he gets a little bit closer to him. He's only about 3 yards off of him, maybe 4. You can't give Patrick any room. He'll run you over. And Gillespie right up the middle. Hard charging, tough yardage. He gets down to the 20.
Wow. And that should be a free play, too, because the defense was way offsides there. They were in the neutral zone there.
They missed a call on that. Now, that's going to be a first down for Shasta.
People are talking.
Yeah.
As we listen in.
Yeah, right. We're like eavesdropping.
Yeah.
All right, back to pass is Wickard. He rolls to the right-hand side, got a little bit of trouble, dodges one guy. He got him by the shirt and brings him down. Great play right there by the Roadrunner by the name of Terrell Goodwin. Bringing him down. Wickard almost got away from him, but he had a grip on that jersey.
Didn't look like they pulled him very hard either.
Just strength.
Lots of 6 on the play. Bring up a 2nd and 16.
I don't think it was enough pull to pull off a Band-Aid.
Okay. Collier wide to the left. Patrick Blake wide to the right.
Just under 2 minutes in the first half.
8 seconds on the play clock, and there's the snap right there. And throw a swing pass to the right-hand side to Enriquez. That's complete. He gets down to the 18-yard line.
Pass to Enriquez. COC for now on the tackle.
Ball at the 19-yard line. Shasta within striking distance here inside the red zone.
Plenty of time. Plenty of time.
Be 3rd and 9. Enriquez in the backfield. All the usual receivers on the both sides of the line, and Wickard's going to throw it, and he is looking for Carnell down near the 8-yard line. It's incomplete.
You're in 4-down territory. You got to go for it. Go for it.
Sure.
4th and 8. Oh, they're going to send in the busiest
Gonzalez.
leg. The busiest and prettiest leg in show business. Of this game we call football.
Be a 35.5-yard attempt.
Junior Gonzalez into attempt a 36-yard field goal.
So it'll be good.
I can picture Lombardi right now. Gonzalez, put it in there.
Yeah, there's the kick, and it has got plenty of distance, and it's no good. It's wide to the right.
No good.
Wow.
Tough shot right there.
With 59 seconds left to go in the half. Your score.
Huh.
26, Shasta 14.
And what did I say when they started this drive? You got to get some points on the board.
You got to stay within at least one score.
Well, even if you would have gotten 3 points out of that, you're 17 to 26. You're down by 9. 3 field goals, you're back in it. Tied up. I don't look for Butte College to go deep down the field. They're just going to run it up, run it out as much as they can. Butte will be receiving the ball in the 3rd quarter. But he's lined up like he is going to throw it.
Yeah, he's got 5 receivers lined up, and he's looking for the long ball. And he's got to scramble a little bit. It's got a guy wide open over the middle. That is complete. That is at the 40-yard line. He's still going big, dude, right now, and he got plowed at the very end right there. What a great defensive hit at the very end. Here comes another flag.
That's Juan Rodriguez, their tight end from Portola.
Shane Mitchell laid that plant. Tattooed the guy. And there's going to be a timeout called by Butte with 48 seconds. We'll stay right here.
Yeah, why not?
A lot of penalties in this game.
Oh, it's the last game of the year, man. Everybody's playing their heart out. Like I said, it's still early. It's not even halftime yet. There might be some restraining orders out.
Timeout, Butte. Well, you already
waved off. Timeout, Butte.
All right.
Yeah.
Wow. All you folks on the chat line, you're pretty silent this afternoon or this evening.
Halloween's
the
over with.
That's the Munsters.
Yes, it is.
Oh, awesome. Remember Eddie Munster?
Yep.
He looks just like Ted Cruz. 26-14. We got
Fred
48.
Gwynn, right? Yeah, Fred Gwynn.
Right. What was their address?
Oh, wow. 666.
Nope.
No?
It was 1313 Mockingbird Lane.
That's
all right. Butte's going to give it another shot. 1st and 10. Ball at the 41. And Brant Hughes, who's got a great arm on him. This is his 2nd year on this ball club. He was an outstanding player for Pleasant Valley. He'll take that snap, and he's looking over all of his options right now. Throws it deep downfield, and he turned the guy around. He wasn't ready for it, and it goes incomplete.
Pass incomplete. 10 for Brown. Flag on the play.
Oh, another flag.
Yeah, no kidding. It's like Dick's Sporting Goods had a special on flags today. They're going to back up Butte College on this one.
That was good.
Thank you.
20 for the Road Runners.
Hey, every now and again I get a little wood on the ball.
Speaking of wood on the ball, we need an armored suit, folks. We got some ideas rolling here.
Okay, let's just share that. Well,
$10 gives you 3 golf balls. You can use a driver or an iron. You're going to be 15 yards from Gary, and you get to take a whack at
and
him.
I'll be wearing a knight in shining armor suit. So I'm looking for somebody who works with steel, metal, can help us out with building that suit. Run, left-hand side, big run right there. Big gain, nowhere near the first down, but McMahon, the ball carrier. Yeah. And there's another late flag.
Flags again on the play.
And that's going to probably be on Adonis Thomas for telling that back judge that his mom was not very pretty last night.
Well, he got into a scuffle right there with Jamar Hudson at the very end of the play. I wouldn't be surprised if that didn't go against Hudson. But it could be a retaliation thing, too, on Adonis. We'll find out here. They're getting ready to make the call.
Well, if it goes against Shasta, I'll tell you what.
That's gonna. They're moving.
Yep. Craig Thompson is going to have some words for his coaches.
Here's the call. Personal foul.
For 33.
Yep, you're right. Goes Adonis Thomas, personal foul.
Yep.
Shasta moves the ball into Knights territory. First and 10 Road Runners on the 39-yard line.
30 seconds left. So we'll probably get out into the halftime in about the next hour and a half.
Right, it seems like that with all these flags going on.
I haven't seen so many flags since...
They make it a lot more fun. Instead of throwing a flag, they lit up a sparkler. Right? Hughes sends his man in motion from the left to the right. He'll stop it right there, and Hughes is going to throw the ball. He's got a couple of options. Throws a little swing pass, and there's a nice play right there. He's got lots of blocking. He's at the 15, 10, 5. He's still in. Touchdown right there, and a couple of flags come out. There's another one over there.
Well, you got one there, one there, one there, one there.
Wow.
But there's a bunch of flags on the field.
A bunch is a good way to describe that.
But taking all the used flags and throw them in the back of your truck.
Well, fill it up. This ought to be an interesting call. These referees are earning their pay tonight.
I see them.
Yeah, they're just, go ahead and crank that up and see if we can get any noise. We'll give you some crowd noise. This will be good. Yeah, they're backing Butte College up right now, so the penalty, first one was on them. We know that. I love it. I love it. Everybody's an expert at the ball game. Here's your call. This is very entertaining. There's nothing going on.
Exactly.
All right, got a holding call, and that'll go against Butte.
And then we're going to have...
And then we got...
unsportsmanlike conduct against Butte. Dead ball, and another unsportsmanlike against Shasta.
Right.
Those two negate off each other, but the holding call, which negates the touchdown. Why, yes, he does.
Oh, man.
You can catch him on Conan tonight.
That's right.
You get paid by the penalty.
Funny. Funny.
What's up, Mr. Horde?
You get a picture of Adonis Thomas with that long return? I did. I knew you were standing right there. You probably got the whites of his eyes.
All right, with 8 seconds left.
All right, so this first half has been very entertaining. 26-14. Butte College leads this one. Probably would be likely one more play. Could be two, though, depending on what Hughes does. He likes to throw the ball.
And now they're going to huddle back up again.
Okay.
What'd they do now?
I don't know.
Oh, they're going to talk to the other coach over there.
Well, this is more of like a rugby game than it is a football game,
I think
right?
what they're going to do is start inviting him over for dinner because he's gotten the prize for the most flags in one game.
There's been a lot. A lot. And just in the first half here.
Yeah. This reminds me of the Raiders versus the Raiders game. I tell you.
It's been very entertaining, and the stuff that you cannot see on camera that we can see is just amazing. Behind the scenes of this football game are very entertaining.
And we're trying to pick it up on the mic.
Yeah.
I might take the mic all the way down there and kind of tape it to the one of the railings.
Well, let's just go down there and give it to that guy that's mouthing off. Yeah, right. Man, there's been a lot of downtime with officials, and I'm not that there's any fault with that, but it's just they're discussing stuff, and they're talking to Snelling over on the other side, the coach for Butte College.
Yeah, I moved the oven up here, and I started a turkey. We should be able to eat it by the middle of the third quarter.
Hey, right.
But this game's only been an hour and 20 minutes.
Yep. That's an hour and 41 minutes at the moment, and we got 8 seconds left in the first half.
Well, I'm ready for a bull ride now.
Now the referee coming over to talk to Craig Thompson.
He's like, hey.
He's going to say, hey.
He's willing.
Rob Snelling said your shirt's kind of ugly.
No, he's like, you know what? He says his player's going to cool it if you would cool it, and maybe you guys can meet at the Rusty Nail after the game, and we'll just buy each other a beer or something like that, and just.
Got to meet somewhere soft, like at a boutique somewhere.
Yeah. Send them flowers, and you'll be all right.
That's right. Send them all to the Wind River Day Spa. Settle down.
Can't we just all get along? There he is right there, number 25, Mike Jr., suited up.
Here he is suited up.
All right, here we go.
Matt McCree is 25 now.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay, so they send 3 receivers out to the right-hand side. This could be the final play of the first half, and everybody needs a break, I think.
It could be.
Low snap. Brant Hughes has it, and he's going all the way down to the end zone. He throws over to the left-hand side or the right-hand side, and it's overthrown and incomplete. 2 seconds to go.
One more play, but cannot end if it's a defensive flag.
Well, that's certainly possible today. Ball is at the 36-yard line of the Knights. And there's no reason that this shouldn't be the final play of the half.
I wouldn't bet on it.
I know. Brant Hughes, all-star quarterback for Pleasant Valley High School. He's in his second year here at Butte. He's going to roll out to the right-hand side. He's got a little pressure, and he unleashes a bomb. And it's a big scrum in the end zone, and I don't think he made it. Nope. The ball's incomplete, and that's going to round up the half. Wow. At the halftime here, 26 for Butte, Shasta with 14. We'll be back with the second half. We're going to play a little business here, and then we'll be back for the beginning of the second half coming up. Stay with us. This is the Shasta Sports Network.
Where is your happy place? You know, that place where everything feels right, and all the pieces of this crazy puzzle we call life fit. You can't help but smile when you're there. What if your happy place was at work? You have to be there. Might as well love what you're doing, right? At Spherion, we think so. Every year, we help 160,000 people put their skills to work in rewarding careers that keep them happily moving toward their goals. While we enjoy a place of leadership in our industry, we are locally owned, and we make staffing personal. Our business is about people and connecting them to jobs that put a sparkle in their eye and a spring in their step. At Spherion, we love what we do, and we think you should too.
Omega Mortgage. We believe in loans, not limitations. Educating our customers is the key ingredient to our recipe of conducting quality business. At Omega Mortgage, we're more than a broker. We are the bank. From application to in-house funding, we do it all and pass the savings on to you. We make instant decisions based on the merit of your loan, not just income and credit. Our loans fund in as little as 5 days, so whether you're looking to purchase or refinance a home or commercial property, we have the right products for you. Our clients benefit from our cutting-edge agent pricing program because it offers you the best loan programs for your individual needs and situations. Get the facts from a name you can trust, Omega Mortgage. Set up a mortgage planning session today with one of our experienced mortgage planners. Call 223-1400. 223-1400. Finally, a lender you'd refer your friends to. Omega Mortgage. We do loans.
Leon, your reactions following today's devastating loss?
Football's a team sport, man. So, I gotta put the loss squarely on the shoulders of my supporting cast. Look, man, I've been carrying these guys the whole season, but I can't do it all. I need some help.
So, your 4 fumbles weren't a factor in your mind?
Not if one of those other guys would have jumped on the ball. Again, Leon can't do everything.
There's no I in team.
Well, ain't no we either.
This is defensive coordinator Kirk Ramage, and you're listening to Shasta Sports Network.
For over 50 years, Hild Collision Center is still family-owned and operated. It all started when Art Hild opened his first body shop in 1965. Today known as Hild Collision Center, the North State's most recommended full-service collision repair business. The Hild family is proud to continue business in this great community. Every year brings new changes in many forms, from new vehicle models, training and equipment, new technology in aluminum bodies and frames, computers, airbags, and pearl clear coat paints. You can be assured that the team at Hill Collision Center are the best in class. The Hill Collision Center family would like to say thank you to the North Valley for trusting them with your collision repairs and allowing them to grow and support our community. Hill Collision Center on East Cypress Avenue in Reading. Online at hillcollisioncenter.com or find us on Facebook. Hill Collision Center, where you're always a satisfied customer.
Everybody knows Enterprise picks you up. But can they solve all my transportation needs? Spoiler alert, they can.
You can buy from Enterprise Car Sales.
Sold. Car sharing. That's alarmingly sensible.
We even rent exotics.
That's good, because sometimes Mama wants to drive like a mother. Big trucks are kind of my jam. You guys make me feel so special.
Like a princess?
Exactly. Rent, buy, or share. How can Enterprise pick you up today?
Omega Mortgage. We believe in loans, not limitations. Educating our customers is the key ingredient to our recipe of conducting quality business. At Omega Mortgage, we're more than a broker. We are the bank. From application to in-house funding, we do it all and pass the savings on to you. We make instant decisions based on the merit of your loan, not just income and credit. Our loans fund in as little as 5 days, so whether you're looking to purchase or refinance a home or commercial property, we have the right products for you. Our clients benefit from our cutting-edge agent pricing program because it offers you the best loan programs for your individual needs and situations. Get the facts from a name you can trust, Omega Mortgage. Set up a mortgage planning session today with one of our experienced mortgage planners. Call 223-1400, 223-1400. Finally, a lender you'd refer your friends to, Omega Mortgage. We do loans.
The hard winter weather is here, and that can mean flooding, roof leaks, or other damage to your home. Aztec Construction has 24-hour emergency response with real people ready to respond to your real problems 24/7. Call Aztec Construction and Restoration at 275-3327, 275-3327, or visit aztec247.com.
Hi, I'm Gary Sinise. Our veterans put everything on the line to protect our freedom. We may never be able to repay them for their sacrifice, but we can show them just how much we appreciate all they've done. You can help by simply sharing your time, lending a warm smile, a supportive hand, or a sympathetic ear to someone who needs it. Everyone can do something to make veterans know just how much we appreciate their service. please visit www.volunteer.va.gov. What will you do?
Looking for an immediate career opportunity in Reading? Listen up. Spherion is a recruiting and staffing leader with 20 years of success helping job seekers in our area get connected to rewarding career opportunities. They currently have a variety of job openings, including warehouse laborers, auto body techs, as well as office and administrative positions. If those fit your skills and interests, Spherion would love to talk to you. Learn more about these or other available positions. Call Spherion today at 222-3434. Get connected to a job today. Call Spherion.
This is head football coach J.C. Hunsaker from Shasta High School, and you're listening to Shasta Sports Network.
Looking for an immediate career opportunity in Reading? Listen up. Spherion is a recruiting and staffing leader with 20 years of success helping job seekers in our area get connected to rewarding career opportunities. They currently have a variety of job openings, including warehouse laborers, auto body techs, as well as office and administrative positions. If those fit your skills and interests, Spherion would love to talk to you. Learn more about these or other available positions. Call Spherion today at 222-3434. Get connected to a job today. Call Spherion.
Where's your happy place? You know, that place where everything feels right and all the pieces of this crazy puzzle we call life fit. You can't help but smile when you're there. What if your happy place was at work? You have to be there. Might as well love what you're doing, right? At Spherion, we think so. Every year, we help 160,000 people put their skills to work in rewarding careers that keep them happily moving toward their goals. While we enjoy a place of leadership in our industry, we are locally owned and we make staffing personal. Our business is about people and connecting them to jobs that put a sparkle in their eye and a spring in their step. At Spherion, we love what we do. And we think you should too.
No more boys will be boys.
No more, what's the big deal?
No more, it's just the way he is.
No more, he just has a temper.
No more, but he's such a nice guy.
No more, but he has such a bright future.
No more, not my problem.
No more, I'll say something next time.
No more, why didn't she tell anyone?
No more, why doesn't she just leave?
No more. I'm sure they'll work it out.
No more. She seems fine to me.
No more. What was she wearing?
No more. She was drunk.
No more, he was drunk.
No more. She was asking for it.
No more, she never said no.
No more, not in this family.
No more, not on this team.
No more, we don't talk about that.
No more bystanding.
No more ignorance.
No more excuses.
No more.
Hi, this is Brian Hamilton, offensive coordinator for the Shasta College Knights, and you're listening to the Shasta Sports Network.
All right. We're back here. A couple more minutes here before the beginning of the second half. Shasta's back out on the field. Here comes Butte College back out on the field right now.
And here's a whole stack of restraining orders in case they need them.
Oh, man.
I tell you.
Fill one out for every number on the team.
You know, there's a lot of aggression out there. It's the last game of the season. Everybody is playing their hearts out. So, you know, it is what it is. Maybe there's some scouts in the grandstands that we don't know about.
We got a special guest joining us here for the second half, or part of it?
Yeah, he's going to come up here, and we won't reveal it yet.
Oh, okay.
Let's,
Ooh, because it's a big secret.
No, it's not a big secret, but I'll give you a hint.
I already know.
Oh, okay.
I just didn't know if you wanted to share that with people.
Well, let's see if the chat line can guess. We previewed his chair a couple weeks ago.
Right.
And showed you guys again. Can you guess who it is? First one that guesses gets half of a Snickers bar.
Yeah. You get free entry into next week's game.
There you go.
You got a nice chat with the Shasta County Undersheriff, Eric McGreeny.
I told him, you know what you did in Cottonwood, you did a good thing. He's like, why do people got to splash that on Facebook like that? I said, because it consumes their life.
Well, people are motivated by different things in the world. Social media is a two-edged sword. If you know how to use it, it works. If you use it and you're a little, reckless with it, it'll bite you.
It can come back and bite you.
There he is. Come on in, man. We got a headset for you right there. How are you? You got your chair too. We had to do some new upholstery on it today because it was going bad. Awesome. Go ahead, Dan. Introduce our guest.
Meaning that he just put more duct tape on it. Hey, everybody. This is Shasta assistant coach, and it is Mr. Oh, yeah. Ready?
Well, I'm not ready, so I need a second to adjust.
One. Offsides.
Oh, come on.
Where are we going?
Oh, I'm talking to myself.
Okay, I can't keep it in suspense anymore. Tim Naylor's joining us, who was on this. There he is, right there.
Yeah, I think
the webcam.
Got you hooked in there?
Glad to have you here, man.
Appreciate it. Yeah, I didn't expect to come up here, but happy to be up here for sure.
Okay, so crank his microphone up.
I got it.
I'm going to crank Justin's headphones down. Tim, you got control of your own headphones. Which number is he on?
He is on number 3, so you got it right here. Is that loud enough?
No, you're good.
All right. No,
nice.
You're good.
Hey, how has it been on sidelines with Shasta High School this year?
Oh, it's been a lot of fun. There's a lot of good guys out there. It's been more than what I expected for sure.
You sound really subdued.
Well, he's been with Kirk Ramage all week or
Yeah.
all season long. I
Yeah.
want to know, how mouthy is he on the...
You know, he's a pretty intense dude.
Yes, he is.
He means business, but he's a great coach and a great guy and a lot of fun to be around. So.
Okay, you guys go ahead. I'm going to get some more water. Tim, you
Okay.
need something to drink?
I'm good.
You got water, chocolate milk, Tang, or a juice box?
Oh, you guys got it all.
Okay. Yeah, you know, of course, unfortunately, Shasta ended their season last night, which, you know, nobody really wanted to see, but all the people at Foothill wanted to see.
Yeah, yeah.
But you know what? How much are you picking up as far as learning from Hunsaker and those guys?
A ton. So Coach JC was, in his earlier years, was my coach when he was young. So I kind of had someone I wanted to be like, and kind of a way that I connected with him when he was a young coach, that I kind of wanted to learn from him to be able to connect with the players, kind of being a younger dude on staff. But I definitely was learning a lot throughout the year as a kind of a new coach. So it was a lot of fun, though. I absolutely loved it.
All right, Tim, who do you want? Marvin Jackson? Is that Marvin?
That's Marvin, and that's Collier.
I think Collier's taking this one.
Okay, so that's going to be your call if Collier gets it, and it's not going to go to either one of them.
Pooched it.
How about that? What was that? And a big old massive hit right there at the edge, right towards the end there. Good shot on a gentleman who's not even on my roster.
Is that number 20?
It is. You might have a...
Nope, he's not on mine either.
All right.
So that is...
We'll call her Willie Nailer.
That'll work.
Willie Nailer. Love that.
I was going to say something else, but that just came to me. And it just fit.
Well, being that we have a nailer right next to us. How's the family doing?
Family's doing well, man.
Good.
Family's doing really well. Appreciate
Good,
it.
good,
Thanks
good.
for
All right,
asking.
here we go. Wickard now, set at quarterback. He's got all of his usual suspects in the receiving positions right now and in the backfield. I think that's Jonathan Aniquez, but I'm not quite sure. Can't see the advantage point from him. It is. Or nope, that's McCree. And now Wickard is throwing. He had to get rid of it because he was going down. And he's hurting. And Wickard is down, and he's hurt.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. O-line's been struggling a little bit.
They've had a hard time, and this Butte team is really aggressive,
They are.
man.
They bring a lot of pressure, man. They do a lot of different fronts, so I imagine it can't be that easy
I
at
see
all.
they bring a lot of elbows, too, and a little kicks and scratches and bites, too.
They're a pretty nasty team.
I was telling Gary, before this game's over, we're going to have some restraining orders, too.
Man, this game has had so many flags.
Okay, I'm going to mute mine because I got to go grab a water.
Okay. Good deal. So, Tony Hort, our photographer, here on duty tonight. You want to check out his webpage. You can see it on our screen right now. He's got all the pictures of all of his college games, all the pictures of his high school games, and you can get Tony to do some special projects for you if you need it. He would appreciate that. And all of our other partners who have supported us throughout the season. You can see those on the screen as well. We're in a big timeout right here. Wickard went down, and I can't tell what they're working on because he's got a big huddle around him. But that means that we might see Karpinski come in.
Cody Karpinski, yeah.
All right, so Wickard's up, and he's looked like
He's holding his right arm there.
Might be a shoulder. Yeah, he's holding his arm is cocked here, but he's holding his left shoulder a little bit. So that's no good.
That's what he holds his little play wristband, let's call it.
Yeah, well, there goes 11, Cody Karpinski.
Cody's coming out. Yep.
I could have sworn I saw
he came
Kirk
in
Ramage down here, too.
He came in the second half of last week's game and did really good. Justin,
you seen Mr. Ramage today?
I could have sworn I just saw him down there. He was leaning over talking to some of his old players.
Well, I'm staying up here then.
Was he standing next to security with a set of handcuffs on him?
Most likely.
All right, so they're tending to Wickard on the sideline right now. They're pulling his jersey off, seeing what they can do. So we're back to action. Cody Karpinski gets the call, and he's in right now, and he's got Collier on the left and three of his receivers on the right-hand side, and they'll hand that ball off. No, they're going to keep it, fake the handoff, and Karpinski gets thrown down like a paper doll.
What is this, beheading night?
What is it?
That is Michael Kutch on the throwdown. Probably singing that Aerosmith song in his head. Ragdoll.
Yeah, setting up a 3rd and long here. Probably set something a little easier up for Cody here coming off the bench this late in the game.
And I can't believe I'm going to say this, but boy, your Kansas City Chiefs.
They're legit.
Unreal.
They're legit.
So I guess Alex Smith's gone.
Yeah, he's over in Washington. He's actually having a pretty good year over there too, though.
All right, Karpinski will take another snap, throws a quick pass out to the left-hand side, and that is St. Fleur. He does a dazzle step left and right, didn't fool anybody, and here comes the rest of the people. They bring him down, knock him out of bounds. And Karpinski took a shot right there. Look at him. He's holding his arm a little differently. It's like walking sideways. His equilibrium's all off.
We watched Coach Hamilton. He walked over to Wickard and just gave him a high five, gave him a hug, and then punched him in the chest.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, he'll be the first one. If you do something wrong, he'll be the first one in your face. But I'll tell you right now, if you do something good, that's the guy you want on your side.
Yeah.
He's very, very lovable coach. Very intense, but he means business, and that's why he's successful.
The only thing he gave me ever was a napkin.
There's a nice punt.
Yeah, he's a great
And
punt.
that's going to bounce right at the 45, and it'll take a pretty decent bounce for Shasta College. What was that all about? A little late.
Yeah, what I mean.
Wow.
Getting pretty chippy out there tonight.
Yes,
huh?
it is. Well, it's been that way since the first quarter.
I'm telling you, the restraining orders are coming. They're coming fast. Well, it's good to see you over at Shasta. I mean, you are surrounded by some really talented coaches.
Absolutely. I know. So at times I feel like a player because I'm just still learning so much. I'm in such a learning curve, but it's just good because I know how they are towards their players, and I know what the things that would frustrate me as a player playing for them. So I can kind of relate to our kids and say, hey, man, they don't mean anything. They don't mean any harm by this. They just are about their business and want to make not only good football players but good people too.
Yeah.
They're very into just making sure that they're creating stuff for the future for their kids.
They're
more than just
teaching. They're
football.
coaching.
Yep.
That's what they should be doing. And they'll send a man in motion right there. And back to the air goes Hughes. He's got a guy wide open, and he underthrows him. Luckily for the Knights, that's an incomplete pass.
Looks like the Knights are in a zone defense, but, man, you can't let that tight end get out there far.
Lost 80 on a wheel route right there. He's wide open. Good thing I was underthrown. He'd probably still be running.
He was the one who almost caught Adonis Thomas on that,
big dude.
block.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a pretty nice play.
Jim, football season's going to be wrapping up for us tonight, and I know it's pretty much over for you. What are you doing nowadays?
You know, it's kind of crazy. That's what I was just talking. I mean, I'm working in town and going to school, but it's going to be weird not having anything to do in the afternoon time. I'll tell you that right now.
Flare pass out to G, and he gets up to near midfield before he's run out of bounds.
Come on out to the house, man. I got
yeah.
plenty of snakes and lizards for you to play with.
Oh, man.
I got.
No, this is my favorite time of year. I'm big into kind of snow sports and snowboarding and stuff.
Oh, nice.
So this winter, hopefully, going to go see my cousin Colton Naylor. He's over in Reno now.
Awesome.
So going to go spend some time over there with him and just.
How's he doing? Is he playing still? Or
No, he's not playing. He ended up coming back home. Had some troubles out in Michigan, and he's just going to school over in Reno and working over there and doing well though. Doing really well.
First down for the Roadrunners. Brant Hughes will hand that ball off and goes over the left tackle, and there's no gain on that one.
Colton's got such a serious look on his face. I bet you he's over there doing some really good things with poker.
He actually a couple days ago, I'm not sure if he was playing poker, but I know he won a good amount of money over there in Reno.
Second down. They gained a yard, if that, on that play. There we go. Haven't seen Hughes up over center very much at all. This might be the first time, and he's going to hand off. That's McMahon, the ball carrier, and he's hit immediately. Nice defense right there by the Knights, and there's some late activity right there. Somebody got away with something.
McMahon, the ball carrier, is met by Matthew Arias.
Who are you seeing?
Oh, I just got some friends down there.
Oh, okay.
Picks up about 2. Third and 7.
They're like, hey, what are you doing up there? We want to join you.
Left him out to dry. That'll be all right. I'd rather come up here and hang out with you guys.
Nice.
Yeah, we built you a chair and everything.
Oh, yeah. That thing's still standing strong, man.
Yes. Although Amber's still upset that he ripped that out of the living room.
Yeah. Okay, so Hughes from the shotgun. Pass right over the middle and incomplete.
Wow.
Almost. He did everything he could to hang on to it, but a great defense right there from Adonis Thomas.
So what do you think of Shasta College being in a different division? I mean, this is something that you actually helped build.
You know, I think it's going to be a progression. They're going to have to just progressively get better. I mean, they knew coming into it that they were going to be facing better athletes and better teams that are already built. Like, I mean, this Butte team, the COSs, they've been successful in this conference for a while. But you know, I think they just only can get better. You know?
Where does College of the Siskiyous? Where do they draw all their players from?
You know,
this is not a big community up there.
Yeah, you know, they get people from all over the place. I knew a few years ago, I knew a couple of kids, but not a whole lot of, I feel like, local kids from around here.
Right.
COS. A lot of us came here, but I did have a older family member buddy that went up there a while ago, a kid named Levi Cox from West Valley High School.
Right.
And but really, I think they're pretty widespread throughout the United States. People from all over the place. But
they must have an awesome recruiting program up there.
Yeah, they do.
And they were tough when they were here a couple of weeks ago.
You know, I know they get a lot of kids off to four-year colleges, and I know that's a lot of their goals. So
we call this the old new rival.
The old new rival.
The old new rival.
Oh yeah, I've heard some Butte College, Shasta College stories back in the day, and those sounded pretty chippy. So this is no surprise here to see this.
Butte set to punt. Clock is running, but nothing's going on. What's that all about?
That's a big stop there to start this half.
They're still deciding on.
Are they running it down to a certain number?
Oh, they might have to. Remember, they got to do that clock all the way around again.
Carnell Collier back to receive the punt.
I say we give it straight to Mr. Naylor and let him go with it.
I wish. I miss my playing days for sure.
Well, this is about as close as we can get for you.
Oh, it's good with me.
Okay, so set to punt. Here we go. Everybody up on the line, 10 of them. And here comes the pressure. They get the punt off, but just barely, and Collier calls for a fair catch right at the 15.
Collier calls for the fair catch.
Let's hope they can get something rolling here, huh?
Got to stay close.
Yep, good
they
stop.
got to stay close in this third period.
So are you mainly on defense at Shasta, or are you on the offense side?
Well, I'm the defensive backs and the receivers coach.
Okay,
and
awesome.
Being in our offensive scheme, we don't throw the ball a whole lot, so I have a little bit more to do with the defense. But yeah, I had a little bit to do with some special teams. But
so what do you think when Coach Ramage comes in and just says, "I'm wiping everything out. We're going to a 2-6 defense"?
You know, he's got a lot of tricks up his sleeve. He's been doing it for a long time, so. But you never know what to expect.
Gillespie, the ball carrier, he's up across the 20.
From Mr. Ramage.
Yeah.
Yep. He's a very knowledgeable dude, though.
And look who's in a quarterback right now, Daniel Lewis.
Dan Lewis, I know.
Yeah, that's
First
awesome.
half up here in the booth, second half down there on the field.
Wow.
That's a special, very special athlete, special person right there, Dan Lewis, man.
He did some pretty spectacular stuff over at Humboldt State University last year.
Oh, yeah, he sure did.
And last week he was in the coach's box at American River.
Yeah, well, first half he was just down there, and then once after the other QB went down, they had to pull him down there. So.
Wow. All right, so Lewis, he hands that ball off.
No.
Or fakes it. I missed that whole deal. He faked me out.
A little quick pitch out there.
Kevin Gillespie.
A little read option action there.
We're waiting for Cam Howes to really blow his lid, because he's been it seems like everybody's taking a cheap shot at Patrick Blake.
Yeah, you know, that's someone you definitely want to try to slow down a little bit, and there's not really a good way to do it. Because Pat Blake's pretty special player.
They tried 3 different defenders in the first half, and
yep.
Finally, the third one was Trevor Owens, and he's the only one that's been able to keep up with Patrick.
We call him Captain Hook.
Captain Hook.
Yeah.
Gary gave him that name.
I like it.
He only needs one hand.
There's a snap right there. Daniel Lewis looking to throw the ball hard right over the middle. That's complete, too. Great escape, too. Patrick Blake. What a after the play effort, after the catch effort right there.
I mean, it's absolutely incredible. The fact that Dan Lewis just came from street clothes and threw on a jersey and is down here dialing it up.
I know it.
That's incredible, man.
And you see what, look at the replay. Gary, look at number 2, which is Howes.
Right.
He ripped something off Patrick, and he went over there and threw it over to the sideline.
Wow.
His sideline.
Wow.
Patrick has to come off because he's missing, I think it was his belt. Looks like a belt.
Belt, chin strap maybe, something.
Lower dentures.
Yeah, right. Diaphragm, what is it? All right, back to the action here. Cody Karpinski was in for a very short time. Daniel Lewis is in now, and that's going to be a false start on McCree.
Flag comes in.
Boy, I would just love just to kick back on the line judge's shoulder and just hear what's going on down there.
Oh, man. Oh, yeah, whole different perspective down there, I'll tell you that.
Baron Browning finally said, you know what, I got to do a college game with you guys next year. And Gary goes, oh, it's a whole new level.
Yeah.
Oh,
and then Dan goes, hey, you got to go on a road trip. And I go, no road trips with Baron because he'll never get elected.
My question for you guys is how much faster is it from Friday nights being up here to Saturdays being up here?
It just seems like the days mixed together now.
Well, especially when we have road trips. Like we were in Chico one night when we played Pleasant Valley, and then we had to be at the College of the Sequoias the next morning at 11 kickoff. We drove all night.
Yeah.
Never stopped. Lewis back to pass. Throws it deep down to the sideline, and that's going to be out of bounds and incomplete.
It's a not really a faster pace, but it's a more trash talking. It's a whole new level.
It really is.
You know, last week we were in Susanville on a Friday night, and then we were in Saturday. Where'd we have to go? Dan, American River College.
American River College.
So it just beats you down.
Did they have you guys up on top of the booth, or did you guys get to go in the booth?
We stayed in front of the booth actually with all the students at Lassen.
It was a pretty loud one up there.
Yep.
Yeah.
You guys get cold at all? I was getting a little nippy.
No, we were all bundled up like I am tonight.
We got colder last night at Foothill.
Yeah.
It was a little cold.
It was freezing at Foothill last night.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, Daniel Lewis got all of his receivers up, 2 on each side. And he's looking right away, checking out his options. And he goes to Carnell, and Howes is all over him right there, and he throws him down there right at the end. What is that?
Yeah,
and that guy's mom didn't teach him any manners when he was growing up.
Seems like there was quite a bit happening.
I say we get
a little late.
We get down there with a pair of scissors, Gary, and just take care of one thing.
We'll send a handful of hair to the Locks of Love people, courtesy of Mr. Howes.
No shampoo commercials for you, bud.
Daniel Lewis has a very interesting throwing style. It's like he cocks that arm, and it's like a gun.
Yeah, it's just a real tight. Keeps his elbow real tight to his helmet.
He keeps it like right in.
Yep.
Uh-oh. And it looks like I think they're going to call timeout.
Timeout Shasta.
Timeout Shasta.
Timeout Shasta.
Okay. So it's timeout Shasta. We will take a quick timeout too.
Yeah, stay with us. We'll be back here in just a couple of moments. You are tuned in to the Shasta Sports Network.
If you are looking for a job, you'll love Spirion. We match great talent to great opportunities. Our staff specializes in placing a wide range of employment areas, including clerical, secretarial, technical, light industrial, and word processing, temp to hire, and direct hire. Find a job you'll love. Contact Spirion today.
This is Elijah Jones, announcer for the Red Bluff Outlaws, and you're listening to the Shasta Sports Network.
All right. Wow.
Wow.
Steven Tyler in the house. And that's actually coming through our headsets, Gary.
Yeah, it is. Whoever's running the music down there, I think it's Grandmaster Flash and the Furious Five. Playing some good music tonight. Okay.
Whoa, that's an abrupt stop. How dare he? Well,
all right, see what we got.
We got Daniel Lewis in at quarterback.
3rd and 12 for the Knights at the 34-yard line.
And we got Tim Naylor in the house.
Yes, sir.
Nothing wrong with that. Oh, he's going to be in trouble, and Lewis is going to go down at the 28-yard line.
That was just a good read by LeVar Seavey.
So, punting team coming on. Gonzalez.
Lost the 5. It'll be 4th and 17.
Busiest leg in show business or the best looking leg in show business?
Joshua Sanchez.
Best leg, I think.
We want to get him a Christmas present. We want to get him that leg lamp from A Christmas Story.
Right.
That'd be legit. Sure, he'd
That's
appreciate
awesome.
that.
That's just me and Gary.
You'll probably go get one, part of a mannequin from some Macy's store or something. They probably got them laying around in the background. Here comes the kick. Nice kick. It'll get all the way down to, it'll bounce right at the 40 and goes out of bounds at the 36-yard line.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, one of the funnest things I got to do here at Shasta College was be a backup punter.
Really?
Oh, man, I had a blast. Every day in practice for about 10 minutes, I just got to go hang out with Kendall Rasheen and just go punt, and it was a blast.
Kendall Rasheen.
Oh yeah, he's doing well. I'm not exactly sure where he's out playing, but I know he's out kicking somewhere.
And how about Robert Go? How's you ever heard
He's
from
doing
him?
well. I seen a play of him last week having a pretty big interception in the game he was playing in, and Mario Mazier had a pretty big big game
Mr. INT himself.
Yep.
Okay, first down. Butte College has the football. 6:24 left to play. Third, Butte leads 26-14. Brant Hughes throws it out to the right-hand side, and that's McMahon. McMahon runs out of bounds on his own at the 45.
You know, I tell you, Rodriguez there, number 80, he kind of got away with a little, what do you want to say, he's trying to sew a little patch on the back of that other player's jersey or what?
Wow.
Yeah, that's one thing about Butte. They just play really physical football.
They do. We've seen it since the first play of the game.
Their physicality is usually unmatched.
I've seen more flags in a rodeo than what we saw in the first half.
Oh, yeah.
McMahon going into a motion, left-hand side. They fake the handoff, throw it over to McMahon, and he drops it. Incomplete.
He felt the footsteps of Adonis Thomas coming in.
Setting up a 3rd and short here. Big time stop.
And Campo now sends in Zach Carter. Brandon Hughes is the quarterback, but they also have Kyle Lundquist.
Okay, they got a weird setup going on here right now.
What the?
Hughes up over the center for like only the 2nd time in this game. And that'll be a handoff, and that goes to McMahon. He goes right up the middle, and hello, what do you say?
Oh.
My name is Zach Carter.
That's why he sent him in there.
Looks like they might be marking him short. That's pretty close. Might have to measure this one.
Oh.
Depending on where this ref spots it here. Oh.
He was saying, what was that?
That is, oh, wow.
That's what you call tattooing your number on his forehead.
Yep, that was a pretty nice play there.
Zach Carter, man, rearranged his rib cage on that hit.
It looks like they're going to go for it. Oh, no, they gave him the first down.
They're going to go for it on first down. Nice.
Yes, they are. Sorry, I missed that one.
That's
I thought
okay.
we'd get a measurement at least.
That was close. That's a pitch to McMahon around the left-hand side, trying to find a way around the end. Cuts it inside, makes a good move right there. Still going.
Wow.
Finally comes down. That's good for another first down, it looks like.
McMahon, the ball carrier.
So when you're on the sideline, do you ever hear Coach Ramage go, number so-and-so, you follow him. He is your guy for the night.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. We've had to do that a few times this year. We've played some pretty good athletes where we just got to put one dude on them and hope for the best.
But he cares so much for the kids.
Oh, man.
And that's
he's
what
all about the kids.
He is.
He's a pretty likes to joke around a lot. He's a pretty open dude, but when it comes to loving on the kids and being there for him, he's all about it. So
he will move him into his house if he has to.
Oh, absolutely.
He's done it before. Pass play out to the right-hand side. That is complete. Nice stick right there. 38-yard line. Adonis Thomas involved in that.
Do you know anybody who works with steel or metal?
Not really.
We need a Knights uniform because $10.
I'm going to dress up in it and let people take golf shots at me.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Ping.
I'm signing up for that.
How about that?
$10, 3 golf balls. You get to use a driver or an iron. Your choice.
I got 20 on it.
There you go.
Coming right after you, Gary.
That's 56 balls I've gotten sold so far.
Oh, no kidding.
I didn't realize Gary was that much hated.
Yeah, you better find a good metal worker.
Yes.
Or else you're gonna have a long one.
Heavy gauge steel. Run to the right-hand side. McMahon.
Yeah.
Going nowhere. Here
I
comes
knew
the
it was,
flag.
Oh, it hit him in that 59 in the face.
I think they got 55 right here. That
Yeah.
right tackle on a hold.
He didn't hold him. He hugged him.
I know.
Yeah, we're calling that hugging now.
Yeah, it's hugging.
That's what it looked like.
And he just tackled him.
Diana White says you can't see the game. I'm not sure why, Diana. The game is like in full swing right now, and it's all good.
Okay, Diana, grab your grinder in the kitchen, put your left leg up on top of the fridge, and you might be able to get it in.
All right, set the microwave for 37 seconds. By the time it gets down to 12, you'll start seeing static. I mean, when it dings, you'll see the picture. And there's no reason why you shouldn't be seeing the game because everything on our end is good. Tim, this is what we're seeing with our camera, and then that's what it's a little bit of a delay. That's what people are watching or seeing.
Gotcha. Okay.
Which works for an instant replay for us.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, whoops. Okay.
That
was weird.
Here.
Nice. Oh, and he dropped the ball. That was a perfectly set up screenplay, too. He had 3 blockers in front of him.
Oh. Jackson Taylor. Sorry, Mr. Jackson.
Third and long here.
Thanks, Chris Curtis. We appreciate that.
What did Chris say?
He said the picture is fine.
I'm seeing it.
We'll tell Tim the cake is good story here in a minute.
Oh, okay.
But he said the pick is good, but he forgot a 0. So the pick is God.
It's godly, huh?
Yeah. Justin was running the chat line one night, and he went to write the kick is good, and he actually wrote the cake is good. So now when there's an extra point, the cake is good. That's McMahon getting run out of bounds right around the 40.
Yep, about a gain of 6. Going to be about 4th and 8, looking like. Interested to see what they'll do here. They're kind of in 4th down territory.
Yeah, they'll go for it.
Deatrius Kelsall back in the game.
There's the old Shasta kid there.
Deatrius has put on just a little bit more. We saw him when we went to Feather River, and he came down. He picked me up with one arm and carried me for about 20 yards and just saying, hey, how you doing?
Yeah, that's a big boy. I know he did a lot of good things for Shasta High School last year.
All right, McMahon now goes in motion. That'll make him a receiver option, and they look at him as a backup, and they throw it to him on the left-hand side. He misses the ball.
He's a good runner, but get him some stickum or something.
The ball's hard to see.
Another good stop there. If we can get the offense rolling a little bit here, we could have a ball game.
Gene Kelsall tunes in, so we're in one game, and Gary goes, okay, Gene, this is for you. Tells Justin just to zoom in on Kelsall, and he makes a sack.
Big sack.
That's awesome.
1 in a million shot.
Lucky.
Yeah, that's a big physical boy there.
Yeah, Patrick Blake back in the game.
It was really something to watch him run the football a little bit last year.
Yeah.
He's just like a locomotive.
Man, there wasn't a whole lot that was going to slow that kid down.
He'd be like a refrigerated Perry now.
Yeah, right, exactly. That's what he looked like.
And Patrick Blake reminds me of Julian Edelman.
Yep.
Or what,
All
Amendola?
right.
Yeah.
Lewis looking to throw. Unloads it. That's complete to St. Fleur at the 48.
Boy, Howe is just getting away with the, yeah, look at Thompson sitting there just going, hey, okay, excuse me, ref, what the heck? He just throws him down.
Yeah, look late.
You know what I do with guys like that? I run right at them.
Absolutely.
I go right at them.
Well, usually when a guy starts to lose his mind mentally, he usually loses some physical capabilities too. I've recognized that a lot, especially at this level. A lot of the guys that start losing their head, man, they start losing their game.
Making mistakes.
Yep.
Stepping out, doing the wrong thing. Emotions take over. And that's a hard thing to control, too. You see
comes
it
a blitz.
there? Oh, boy. They brought everybody.
Beautiful.
The pass is complete to
Beautiful.
Carnell, and they got great pursuit right there.
Yep.
The Roadrunners all over him. Michael Cooch.
Michael Cooch on the tackle.
I usually wait for them to get out in the parking lot, get in their car, and then I just come up and ram them. And say, I'm older. I got better insurance than you do. Good luck. See ya.
Yep, set up a 3rd and short here. I like what Shasta's trying to do. They're trying to set Dan up for success, throwing some little quick screen plays here and there, trying to make it a little easier on him.
We've seen Wickard pass tonight that he hasn't thrown that many passes before. I mean, those quick outs, it really wears down a defense.
Yeah, it does.
He's had a great progression this season, Wickard has. Coming in the 3rd game as the starter, and he's been there ever since and done very well. Lewis, now that's a big problem. That's going to be
big
a false start.
Yeah, there's some pushing and shoving. And
that might go on Blake Curtis.
Blake Curtis was the guy who got injured earlier in the game and did not hesitate to come back.
Hans on the chat line. I believe that Wicker, number 17, possibly it may have injured his shoulder.
Yeah, that's what it looked like. I don't see him down there. Imagine they probably took him up to the locker room, maybe slinged him up.
Yep, that's a false start.
And Karpinski, you know, he's down there on the sideline. It seemed like he hurt his hand or something like that a little bit.
Yeah, it did. He came off a little weird.
He's only in there for 2 plays. The first play he was in, he got clobbered.
Oh.
Oh.
Where's the encroachment?
Huh.
Excuse me.
Wow.
Wow.
All right, then. All the way downfield, and Collier's got a completion right there at the 29.
Oh.
And that number 2, Howe's again giving him trouble.
Inside the 30.
That number 2, good player, bad attitude.
Absolutely.
Poor sportsmanship. That's not what the game's all about.
He needs to quit hanging around you.
Not good.
Rubbing off on him, Garen. He's getting passes thrown on him and caught, and he's still over here talking.
He's only 5'8".
Hey, you called it. You said go pick on him a little bit.
I'd take it right to him.
Yep.
God, could you imagine if Gary was playing?
Exploit the guy.
That guy would be laying down on the ground. They're going to take it to him again. You know Collier just went over there and said, let's do it again.
Yep, absolutely. That guy's a gamer.
Lewis now will give that ball to McCree. Right side over tackle. Good run right there inside the 20 now. Good move. Close to another first down for the Knights.
Fantastic. He just stayed patient and let the offensive line do their thing and found the hole and stole it.
He picks up 11 and the Shasta first down.
Oh, it is a first down. Yeah, we like it when Coach Remmers wears shorts on the sidelines because he's easy to see.
He is one crazy man for that. I mean, I was cold last night in pants. I looked over at him. He's over there in shorts, sweating. I'm like, what is going through that guy's veins?
He's got nails running through his veins.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Liquid nails.
Dude works so much, he probably does.
And Daniel Lewis making some adjustments on his front. They'll hand it off to McCree. They get it off just in time to start the fourth quarter, and they're going to run him out of bounds, and that'll be the end of the third period right now. 26-14 is the score. Heading into the final stanza here. Fourth period coming up. Stay with us here. We'll be right back on the Shasta Sports Network.
When you choose Hill Collision Center, you have the option to receive text or email updates as your vehicle goes through the collision restoration process. Read customer reviews and see before and after photos online at hillcollisioncenter.com.
Hi, this is Ryan O'Brien from Red 103.1, and you're listening to the Shasta Sports Network.
All right. Ryan O'Brien.
Yeah, he stayed home last night.
Down here a little bit. Okay. Okay. So Mr. Naylor's he's gonna hang with us a little bit more, and then he's got to get down before his ride leaves, and he has to walk home.
Oh yeah, you can't have that.
I want you to do me a favor and say hi to your parents for me, please.
I sure will.
All right.
I sure will.
I miss the barbecues out there.
Oh man, me too. We had a lot of good festivities out there.
Wow.
Man, that's loud.
That's not even with our. That's our mic on. That's muted.
Perfect.
Last play was a loss of 6 on the second and 16.
Okay, 15 minutes to left in this season, Dan. Here we go. Shasta with the ball.
That's about all I can do.
St. Fleur fakes a little bit of a motion right there. He stopped at the end, and Lewis is looking to throw the ball. He cocks it up, lets it go all the way down near the end zone, just overthrown, incomplete for St. Fleur, the intended receiver.
I think he was expecting St. Fleur to be out a little bit more towards the end zone.
I think so too.
Coach Hamilton's
because it was right there.
Yep.
The pass was right where it needed to be.
Let's see what the dial up here, 3rd and long.
When you're doing those quick passes, that's just that is such a timing thing.
Yeah, it's pre-snap. I mean, if you have a quick pass, you get up there and kind of have an idea where you're going with the ball before you even snap it.
Before the receiver even turns around, too. And that crowd comes alive across the way.
3rd and long.
Who are those people?
And Lewis takes the snap, and he's going right to the air. Same play they did last time. Same play, everything. Same floor of the intended receiver, and it's just out of reach.
That was another pretty good pass. He started to stem inside. If he would have stayed outside, they probably would have dropped right in his lap.
Now it's 4th down.
No, that was 4th there.
Oh, that was 4th down.
I believe.
No, it's 4th and 16 now.
Completion brings up a 4th and 16 for the night.
All right.
Oh, yeah, that was 3rd and long. Here we go. Imagine he'll probably take another shot. Don't really have much of a choice here.
I think the announcer's doing some kind of experiment down there with the.
He's unplugged his vibrator.
You need to go down there and talk.
Or heater. I meant heater.
Heater.
Sorry.
Okay. I thought he was making Frankenstein down there.
Aaron Williams down there.
Yeah. All right, well, let's try it again here. 4th down, they're going for it.
If anything, get the 1st down.
And they're looking to throw, and Lewis is going to get taken down, and that's not going to be effective right now. And one of the Butte College players is down right at the 30, and he is squirming.
Yeah, he don't look like he's feeling very good.
Roadrunner down on the ground.
That's not good.
We don't like to see that stuff.
Never want to see that. No matter how chippy they are, however they play, you never want to see guys
And it
go
looks
down.
like, well.
And he's holding his right arm, his elbow.
Is that? Yeah.
Yeah, and he is just
Tendinitis?
rocking in pain back and forth. Now, he took a pretty good shot right there.
Yeah,
all right, so let's go ahead and take a quick break while they attend to the injury timeout.
Yep, I'm going to head down to the old snack bar.
Okay, hey,
Tim,
Jim,
thank you, man.
Good seeing you, bud.
Yep,
always welcome.
Appreciate it. Yep, thanks,
we always got your luxury liner chair here.
Oh, I appreciate it.
That's awesome.
Yep.
All right, we're going to take a quick break. We will be right back.
Stand by.
Timeout! Okay, guys, Summers really had his bell rung and could have a concussion. I'm pulling him out for the game. Rodriguez, you're in for Summers.
Come on, Coach. It's just a ding. I'll shake it off.
Yeah, he's tough. Plus, we need to win this to make the playoffs.
Listen, we're a team and we need to look out for each other. Concussions are serious. No game is more important than your health.
Take concussions out of play. If you're a coach, know the warning signs and never let athletes return to play before a healthcare professional says it's okay. A message from CDC.
Hi, this is Dr. Maria Salas of Healthwise Chiropractic, and you're listening to the Shasta Sports Network.
Dr. Maria Salas, you are needed at Thompson Field, please,
That's right.
at Memorial Stadium.
Dr. Salas to room number 4. Dr. Salas to the press box.
Either there or the 30-yard line.
Maria Salas, we love you. She lost her home in the car fire.
Oh.
We feel for you.
I'm sorry.
That young man is up right now, and he's moving off under his own power, and that was R.J. Phillips. You may have hurt his elbow.
R.J. Phillips, or is it 40? Oh, it is. Okay. R.J. Phillips. Well, Gary?
Shasta High playing in the women's volleyball second round of the playoffs tonight. I'll see if I can get an update for that. I know my girls are over there.
Okay. What's that picture on the little bubble you got there?
She said good volleyball. Pierce High School brought their entire town. Wow.
Wow.
I'll get an update for you.
Oh.
End around, and that's McMahon. And oh my gosh, here comes the big green wall. And he didn't know what to do. Had a decent gain on it, but man, he had a wall of green coming at him.
6 o'clock. You want me to do the hustle?
No, I was having you get back from halftime. I was just misjudged the time, and I was telling you to hustle back.
Oh, okay.
Picks up about 7. It'll be 2nd and 30.
I hardly even answer text now anymore.
It's hard to keep up.
It is.
It really is. And sometimes you just get so burnt out on digital media, it's just knocking you down. And that's going to be no gain whatsoever.
McMahon, the ball carrier.
McMahon is. I saw a news story early in the week about McMahon that he was the great and he was the shiz, and I was expecting a lot of good things out of him today. He's been moderately okay, nothing spectacular.
No, it's the big playmaker has been Hughes. Well, I just read one email I like, and it said, such a good DirecTV customer, you get the NFL Sunday ticket for free.
Yeah, McMahon leaps over a defender and gets it out to the 39-yard line. It's going to be enough for a first down for Butte.
Just seems like a patient runner and just kind of, does little steps.
He hopped right over.
I have not seen him explosive and fast.
Nope, I haven't either.
Maybe he only does that when he, takes something out of your car. Always good to see Mr. Naylor.
Yeah, Tim Naylor. He's really mild-mannered guy. I mean, you get a sense of peace around that guy.
Oh, yeah. He knows the game of football, and his whole family does.
And that's McMahon getting the call again, and he runs into trouble.
Everybody on the Knights goes down, and he just keeps going.
Pierce won the first game. It's tied at 16 in the second game for Shasta volleyball.
Wow.
Volleyball is very exciting.
Second and 12.
Glad he clarified that.
Man in motion at full speed right there. Quick fake handoff. Pass to the left-hand side. Underthrown.
Leonardo da Vinci? Is that what he said?
Incompletion brings up a third and 12.
Yeah, one of the great things when we started the high school this year is to see Mr. Naylor on the coaching staff. He just wants to learn and learn and learn.
Well, it's not like he doesn't know a lot already.
Yeah.
I mean, we can all learn our entire life, but
I learn every
you can
day.
always learn. I learn something
Yeah.
every week. A long pass for Hughes. It's all he had with him, and it goes to the outside line, and that's going to be incomplete.
And that pass was intended for, looks like it was
some cat named Brown.
Savion Brown.
Mason Miller on the coverage for the Knights. Incompletion brings up a fourth down. Sam Smart in to kick for the Roadrunners. Carnell Collier back deep for the Knights.
All right, Carnell, I'd like him to get a chance to grab something, but the wind is blowing at his back.
That's only good for Mr. Gonzalez.
Yeah. 4th and 12. 11:47 left in this season for the Knights. There's a perfect snap, and they do that rugby kick. And Carnell is not going to have a chance to return that at all. It runs over by itself over to the 33-yard line, and that's where the Roadrunners will down it right there.
33-yard line. That's where the Knights will take over. First and 10. 11:34 left to go in our ball game.
Well,
yeah,
it's like bittersweet.
First down for the Knights. 26-14 is the score. 11:34 left to play. Daniel Lewis calling the signals right now for Shasta. I would think and say you got to get that ball. You got to keep it in the air. You got to keep throwing it. He's got to scramble now. Throws it over to the right, and that's McCree with the reception. 40 up near midfield. He's ran out of bounds at about the 48. Good job, McCree.
And on the stop, Joseph Karung. We need some more flags so we can linger this on a little bit longer because I don't want the end, man.
Nobody likes the end of season or whatever it happens to be, but you got to get there. I mean, we need to regroup and rest up.
When you start singing that Doors song to me, that's it. Done. Ooh, nice
Here,
delay.
Good hole right there. McCree, the ball carrier. He's upended right about the 47.
Howes on the stop for... And steady stream of wind coming. They said by 8 or 9 o'clock tonight, it was going to be like 50-mile-an-hour gusts.
You're kidding me. Be a hot tub night.
I'm still trying to figure out who this Gus guy is.
Nobody you want to mess with.
Oh. A stiff arm there by McCree, but it didn't do any good. Lavarse says no way.
Loss of 2 and bring up a 3rd and 6 for Shasta.
And Lewis comes over to the sideline real quick and gets the signal from Coach Hamilton. He's like, okay. Now what's nice about having Lewis in is he can go ahead and make the audibles if he wants to. There he goes. He's starting to direct people where they need to be.
There's people moving all over the place down there. It's nice shifts everywhere. Daniel Lewis now. 3rd down and about 6 for the Knights. And he's going to throw that ball quick to Carnell out to the left-hand side. Carnell's got enough for a first down. Down inside the 40.
Beautiful.
And a Shasta first down.
Yay. That's what they need.
Somebody needs to get him a Prozac. And Gillespie coming in.
Daniel Lewis, he hasn't seen any action since I think that game over at Humboldt State University last year.
Yeah. Very impressed with him, too.
Yeah, he did the big comeback over there, if you remember, right? There's the snap right there. Handoff to Gillespie up the middle.
Wow.
And he bounces off several players. Oh, only a couple of yards on the gain right there.
And that is, you see that? That was Barry Bolden and Hal going at it. And now Hal's complaining to the ref. He's like, he's hugging me. He's hugging me. He's just trying to say hello.
He likes you. You don't have to worry until he asks you out for the prom.
Yeah.
And I would be concerned about it. 8:16, clock's ticking. Lewis has got his team up over the line of scrimmage right now and ready to make something happen. 2nd and long. And there's the snap. And he's got a guy open in the right flat, and that's going to be Jonathan Enriquez. And Enriquez takes it to the 25, out of bounds at about the 24, maybe the 23.
And Howe had just leveled Bolden down and just kept looking at him, and the runner was coming right at him.
Reed with the tackle, but not before a Shasta first down.
Good player, bad attitude. You said it right, Gary.
There's just no place. I mean, the world is angry enough already.
Well, that's true.
Reach around your headset there.
But little did you know, when he gets home, he clicks his slippers together and said, "There's no place like home."
Yeah. Might want to stop by and see a barber on the way home.
Yeah.
All right, so Lewis with McCree in the backfield. They're showing blitz.
Oh,
and they missed the pitch right there, and Lewis just falls on it wisely.
Lewis falls on the snap.
Oh man, if I could get down there quick, I can get the status on Wickard, but I don't think we're going to really worry about it for the last game of the season.
The status is his season's over in 7 minutes and 10 seconds. And, you know, these guys, by the end of the season, there's a lot of beat-up players out there on both sides of the field. Okay, Lewis and McCree. A couple of receivers on the left-hand side. On the right, Carnell is usually the first intended target. And he's going all the way to the end zone looking for Carnell. It's a perfect pass right there. A little bit overthrown, incomplete.
I see Wickard right down there, Gary. He's got the black shirt with the shorts on. And I don't know if Justin can see him on the sidelines. He's right there, right at the edge. He's like at the 20-yard line of Shasta's. And he's got the curly hair.
Has he got his jersey or anything on him?
No, he's got like his arm in a sling, and he's.
Gotcha. Oh, I see him.
Yeah.
Like a little black over.
Yeah, pullover.
Pullover. Okay, so back to the field. Here we go. Daniel Lewis bringing his team out.
3rd and 21, Gary.
And he's going to throw it all the way down again for Collier. And
yes,
that is
going
to be, I think he caught it anyway, but it's going to be an interference call on Howes. And he had that coming. He's had that coming since the first quarter. We'll watch it on the replay right here, Dan. All the way down. There's the pass interference. He got his foot in.
Look at that. 33 went over there and grabbed him and pulled him away. Says, you know what?
Yeah,
Stop
good idea.
before you get another one.
Nice to have your players standing up and bringing you away from the stuff that's going to get you in just more trouble.
God, he looks like a little kid in there.
Defensive pass interference. It's declined.
Be a first down.
Because he did catch it.
Shasta, first down.
Very nice.
That's what
Nice
you
job.
call beautiful.
First and goal for the Knights.
All right, Mr. Lewis, punch it in the end zone.
We got McCree. He gives it to him right up the middle. McCree gets 2 or 3.
And McCree, the ball carrier, Finau on the tackle.
I'd like to see him just put Patrick Blake over there next to number 2 and just lob one up. Actually, no. No. Collier. Outsize, just lob it up and let the guy jump.
Yeah, Patrick has been in limited use for the second half.
Oh, boy.
Here comes the win.
I'm about ready to get the things out and
start cutting.
Pass
right over the middle into the end zone. Touchdown, Shasta. Perfectly thrown. Bolden.
That's Bolden, and no flags on the play.
Oh, I'm so happy for Mr. Bolden on that one. He was ready and due for that one, and that just made his day.
All right, you kicked the extra point here. You got 5:45. What do you do, Gary? Do you kick the ball deep in the end zone, or do you try the onside?
I don't go onside. There's lots. Well,
you just looked at the clock.
I don't think I go onside. I just don't. I think you let your defense make a stand and then bring the offense back out there and let them finish it up. 21, they can win it with one more score.
I feel
Down
spoiler.
towards the end. Here comes the kick. It's up. It's through the middle. It's perfect. The cake is good. And it's 26-21 with 5:45 left to play. Kickoff coming up. Stay with us here at the Shasta Sports Network.
Imagine a rent-a-car company that will pick you up right at your door. That's Enterprise. Call us. We'll arrange to come to you, take you back to our office, and you're on your way. Pick Enterprise. We'll pick you up.
Hi, this is Trina Hughes from Trina's Women's Boot Camp and Fitness. You're listening to the Shasta Sports Network. Now drop and give me 20.
I'm only good for about 5 or 7 at the moment.
I'm good for about 1, and that's it. 1 and done.
Now. So Barry Bolden gets his touchdown here right at the last game of the season. That's very exciting for that young man.
Like I said, spoiler coming up.
We've got ourselves a pretty close thing going on here, Dan. It's only a 5-point difference. I'm very impressed with Shasta's poise and staying with the thing. They got 5:45.
Jordan Kress, Savion Brown back deep for the Roadrunners.
All right, Savion Brown.
Junior Gonzalez set to kick off for the Knights.
I'll take Brand. You could have. Yep. Oh, he drops the ball and has to pick it back up to the 5. Savion Brown now runs to the right-hand side. He's putting a lot of mileage on them feet right now. Gets out to the 22, and they run him out of bounds.
Brown returns the kick. Out past the 20. Matthew Arriaga on the tackle.
Can't be dropping that ball like that late in the game with only 5-point difference.
Yep. You have to be at your best. We're so sorry, Uncle Albert.
Pierce won the first game. Shasta girls won the second game. They play the best out of 5. It's second round playoff.
Wow.
Handoff to McMahon over to the right-hand side. He picks up 5 on the play.
You know, Shasta's done a good job of containing him. One of the most patient runners I've ever seen in my life. You know, Gary, this is a new old rivalry right here.
Yep.
And
you know,
it's all starting.
I would be willing to bet that it picked up right where it left off.
Probably did.
5 minutes left. It's go time.
Well, with the amount of flags in the first half, yeah.
All right, here it is. Up over center. Hughes takes that ball, hands off to McMahon. Right up the middle, and Shasta's all over him like a cheap suit, and he goes down. Zach.
Did he get it to Men's Warehouse?
How about that? Zach Carter hits him hard.
Wow.
Zach Carter was the first one to beat him.
Wow.
Okay.
Okay, here comes
Hurricane Gary.
Hurricane Gussie.
Wow.
This game could get very interesting. 4 minutes, 14 seconds to go. Hughes up over center for Butte. It's third down and about 4. And he'll hand it off to, again, he'll hand it off to the left-hand side to McMahon. McMahon gets out and it has enough for a first down, runs out of bounds around the 35.
No flags on the play.
Zach Carter's had a very good game, especially here in the second half. Got mouthy people in the seat still. Love it. All right, here we go. First down.
It's cold. And the wind is blowing.
Hughes. He hands off to McMahon, right-hand side, and Margain missed him, but wow. A couple of guys missed him, and we got a problem.
Oh, we got a problem. Houston, we got a problem.
Yeah, there's some pushing and shoving going on down there.
I tell you, you ready for the restraining order yet? It's going to make an appearance.
I think they're waiting for the judge just to sign about 12 of them right now. All right, so big loss right there, 3-27. Man, Shasta's defense could set the tone right here to finish this game off in fine fashion, Dan.
I take a timeout. We're going to stay right here. 3:27 left in the game.
The suspense is killing me. Here it comes.
You know what?
Want to cut one?
You want to see me? Cut me, Mick.
Yeah,
Let me see the Leatherman, and I'm going to take care of the back one first.
Take that back one down, yeah. Wow, Justin, you've done a great job, man, tonight and every single game since we started this season. We're proud to have you a part of the group. Second down and 15 with 3:27 on the clock. Brant Hughes, quarterback for the Roadrunners. They're 8-1 on the season, and they're looking to move to the postseason. They're just going to finish off the season right here. Low snap. McMahon gets the handoff. He goes off tackle, cuts in left, cuts in right, stiff arms the guy, and the ball's loose. And I think they fall on it. That was covered by the Roadrunners right there, and I believe it was Corbin Drake who fell on it. Wow, that could have been a big difference in this football game. Fumbled right there at the end. Ball was loose and out, and his own guy.
McMahon did?
He did.
Did he get it? Did they get the ball back?
No. Well,
Butte
got it. Yeah,
okay.
They fell on it. Wow, the
Darn
suspense is building. 3:11 left to play here from Memorial Stadium, Shasta College in Reading. 26-21. Butte leads over the Knights.
We're still looking for somebody that knows how to work with steel. We need We need a bodybuilder.
Yeah,
so to
pretty
speak.
much. All right, we need a suit, a knight in shining armor suit that can protect me if I stand in front of people from 15 feet away.
15 yards.
They can yards.
Yeah.
Feet, they might as well just bring a gun.
Yeah.
So they can take shots at me with a golf ball. We make a fundraiser out of it and do some good things with the money.
We're going to do good things for the college here. And I say a new press box with an elevator.
U College brings their club right back out. Brant Hughes got them all dialed in, lined up, ready to go.
And I think the winner that gets you the most, free season tickets. But no road trip with us.
We could do that.
Yeah.
And Hughes looking to throw the ball. Throws it back over to the left side. And he's got a guy who's wide open, and he's missed.
Oh, Kelsall missed
the tackle, and he's still going. One guy to beat. He's going all the way. He's going across the line right there. Touchdown, Butte College.
Wow. Kelsall tried to get him with the shoestring tackle. Didn't work, and
he almost had him, too.
That guy reminds me of that, what was that? One tight end, that professional player, played for the Chargers. Winslow.
Oh, Kellen Winslow.
Yes, thank you.
That was a nice play by Butte College, set up perfectly.
That was.
That'll make it 32-21, and that could change everything now, Dan. We got an extra point set to go coming up next. 2:57 left to play.
We're going to stay right here. Well, actually, we can take a break.
We're not taking a break. They're
We're
doing
not?
that.
Okay.
No, why not?
You do? No?
No.
Okay, good.
Extra point. There's a kick, and it is right through the uprights, and that is good. It'll be 33-21, and we'll just stick here to finish the game out.
We are. So, normally when the season ends, I mean, I know last year we took a 2.5, 3 month break from each other. Let's not make it that long this time.
We got some things to do. Like in February, we've got the Chico Sportsman's Expo. In April, we got the Reading Sportsman's Expo, and
I will be going and joining the carts because they need a little help down there, and I will be gladly to appease them. Plus, I love the Abbasi family and the Carroll family.
Wow. Okay.
And that wind is coming.
If there's ever a time to make a statement right now, Mr. Marvin Jackson, it's time to do it.
Mavius.
Yeah.
Mavius.
Marvelius
Marvin Jackson. Show him something real. Right here, right now.
And get a run back out of the deal.
Get a touchdown out of the deal.
The wind is blowing against Butte College. They're moving from the south end zone to the north, and the wind's blowing right in their face.
I would be bringing my all hands up front because they're going to do one of those squirrely kicks.
Yeah, the squib.
The squib, thank you.
There it goes.
Marvin Jackson, Cornell Collier, deep.
Yeah, no, they kick it short, and that is going to be run back on the right-hand side. Pretty decent return right there, up across the 31-yard line.
And on the return was George Fountain.
Yeah, I haven't heard his name very much tonight.
Well, that's because he was working the snack bar.
I think so. Yeah, I think so.
Got a final for you as the Shasta College men's basketball team defeats Merritt College 65-63 tonight.
Awesome.
Whoa, 65-63. What a close game.
Daniel Lewis. He mounted a serious comeback last year. That was very impressive. He kicks it out to Carnell over on the left-hand side, and Howes and many others just throw him down.
Howes doesn't look like he tackles at the feet. He tackles at the helmet. I don't get that. I just want to go talk to that kid.
His style is very different. I would imagine that, he just didn't have a whole lot of
loving from the family.
Something. I mean, who's that angry? I mean, I get you're all pumped up to play the game, but viciousness, it's all about sportsmanship.
Yeah.
Put it together. 33-21, 2:16 left, low snap. Daniel Lewis picks it up. Now he's going to throw it over the middle.
Beautiful.
That is going to be incomplete.
Wow, I thought he caught it.
He did not. Yeah, Bolden. It was just a low. It was almost impossible to catch.
They're saying he trapped the ball. Wow. I am disconnecting the crowd mic because the wind is blowing.
Yeah, that's fine.
And that would be just crazy to have it there. Wow.
Good grief. It's windy up here.
Hang on, Snoopy.
All right, Lewis throws it over the middle, and that is complete right there. Nice move. Collier, he backs up 5 or 6 yards just to make things happen, but he's still going. And he takes it down to the 45, enough for a first down and more.
Did you see that Reed, he just, when he went to go tackle Collier, he led with his helmet.
Yeah.
I mean, come on. I think this game, you know, it's really no significant. I mean, Butte College, they're already in the postseason. Shasta, they're building. This is a statement game. Nice delay.
Yeah, Kevin Gillespie, the ball carrier. Nice cut to the left-hand side. He's down to the 40 and the 30. Running out of bounds at the 26-yard line. Good gain for Kevin Gillespie.
Beautiful run.
Down to the 26-yard line. The first down.
So many quick passes, Gary, that sets up that delay.
Yep.
19 yards on the carry.
It's a beautiful thing.
Looks like he's going to be going back to the air right now. Daniel Lewis, he is. He drops back 2 or 3 steps, throws it over to the end zone right now for Bolden, and Bolden bounces off of his hands, and he couldn't bring it in. Incomplete.
You got to be careful. Double coverage there. It could come back and bite you.
You know what's totally different about this Shasta College football team, Dan?
What's that?
We came out the first couple of games, they had like 80, 90 players. And this squad is significantly less now.
Aha.
All right, Lewis. He hands off to Gillespie right up the middle. Somebody's got a hand on him. They bring him down. Gain maybe a yard on the play.
Definitely in 4-down territory. Where did this wind come from? Well, we knew it was coming.
We did know it was coming. 3rd down for Mr. Lewis. 1 minute to go in this football game. And Lewis throws it all the way deep down towards the end zone, and it bounces off both players, and that's incomplete. Have one more shot at it.
That was Collier. There's one guy they need to have in there. Can't let it be the last. Let it be his last game.
Right.
Because he will be back somewhere else. No.
1 minute. Minute and 1 second. 33-21 the score. It's been a good game.
It's been a great game.
I mean, based on all the indicators, I was expecting more of a lopsided game. It's been a good football game. And Daniel Lewis, one last shot at it right here. And he's going to get sacked. They're going to bring him down heavy and hard. Michael Kutch brings him down.
Michael Kutch, penalty flag on the play.
Uh-oh. Is it going to be holding? Is it going to be somebody said something not good? Oh, and it looks like it's going to go get Butte.
Oh, they'll move him down a little bit. Offsides.
Oh.
Well, what do you know about that? It'll be 4th and short now.
Yep. Well, you already know you're in 4-down territory.
Yeah. 4th and 3. I'm saying Kevin Gillespie is an automatic to me right now for 3 yards. Easy.
But that's what the defense is probably anticipating too.
So, Daniel Lewis, and he's going to go back and try to throw the ball. And he throws it a little bit short. It may have been picked off right now. They're calling it incomplete. So that'll be a turnover, not a turnover, but they will exchange on downs. And Butte College will take it over, and they'll just run the clock out.
The Knights turn the ball over on downs. Butte takes over.
Well, wow, and that wind is coming up. So Gary's going to be over at my house in about a week. He's going to go, all right, Dan, how you been? How you been doing in life, and what can we do about making it better?
Maybe so. We got to start now for next year because we got some plans. We got some things. We got some changes coming up. We're going to make a bigger and better program for you guys who are tuned in. We appreciate that.
Yep, you will. I mean, one vote right now would be, I just want to visually see commercials. And people know it's coming, and it's gonna. People that want to get involved with the Shasta Sports Network as far as sponsors and whatnot, it's a good thing for your business.
That's a true statement right there.
Yep. People don't want to listen to the internet. If they want that, they're just gonna drive in their car and listen to the radio. People want to watch the internet.
Well, when you got players and you live far away, and you like one of your kids are playing on these teams, this is a good service for people who can tune into their kids.
And it's a good service for recruiting. It's a good service for, everybody. Everybody wins with the Shasta Sports Network. Except for me and Gary, we got the miles. Okay, well, we're going to take a short break. We'll come back and close out the season. Gary and I will be right back. We're going to make a decision, and you're listening and tuned in to the Shasta Sports Network.
Hi, this is Josh from Enterprise Rent-A-Car, and you're listening to Shasta Sports Network.
For over 50 years, Hild Collision Center is still family-owned and operated. It all started when Art Hild opened his first body shop in 1965. Today known as Hild Collision Center, the North State's most recommended full-service collision repair business. The Hild family is proud to continue business in this great community. Every year brings new changes in many forms, from new vehicle models, training and equipment, new technology in aluminum bodies and frames, computers, airbags, and pearl clear coat paints. You can be assured that the team at Hild Collision Center are the best in class. The Hild Collision Center family would like to say thank you to the North Valley for trusting them with your collision repairs and allowing them to grow and support our community. Hild Collision Center on East Cypress Avenue in Reading. Online at hildcollisioncenter.com or find us on Facebook. Hild Collision Center, where you're always a satisfied customer.
All right.
Yeah, we'll finish this up here right now. Good football game. It's a big finish. Final score, 33-21. Butte College, they'll move forward. Shasta College season is over, and I'm telling you what, it's been a joy covering the Knights this season, and we're looking forward to doing it again.
I'm looking forward to the new rival, the new old rival, together again. It's like peas and carrots.
It is.
But it's not peas and carrots. It's like cats and dogs.
For sure. So, player of the game, who do you like?
I like Daniel Lewis.
I do not disagree with you. Daniel Lewis, he has been just quite a gentleman to us all year long, and he has been a great inspiration and motivation for the quarterback staff and others on this football club. So Daniel Lewis is our Hild Collision Center player of the game. I just want to say thank you, Dan, for a great year. Justin, it was my pleasure meeting you before the year started. We are glad you joined the team, and you are welcome to come back.
And I'm glad about the Elvis sideburns.
Yeah, it was a good season all the way around. We got some other things coming up, so follow us on Facebook. Stay in touch with us. Check out our YouTube channel. Subscribe to it if you have not yet, and we'll keep you posted on as things change and what's got coming up for us in the future. It's a good night here from Memorial Stadium. Final score: Butte College 33, Shasta 21. Season ends for Dan Miller and the rest of the Shasta Sports Network crew. Thank you so much. We are out. Good luck. We'll see you out there somewhere.